Welcome to Looking for Legends. Today's session is going to be a little bit different. We are, as may be obvious by some of the surroundings and the music, we are not going to be playing D&D today. We are going to be playing Candela Obscura, a horror RPG by Darrington Press. So, just before we do anything, let's just remember that this is, in fact, a horror game. So please note that the content will, not may, but this content will include fantasy violence, social adversity, and some adult themes, and probably a healthy scare factor as part of the storytelling. The characters, events, and settings are purely fictitious, and any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or to real-world events is coincidental and unintentional. Viewer discretion is advised, as some themes may not be suitable for all audiences. By continuing with us, we ask that you accept these elements and join us in the community and the games that we all love. So, as we are kind of bringing us into things, where I will hand it over to our lightkeeper Kelsey. I do just want to remind everybody that every bit, all the music in this, is from Nerdiest Maximus Studios. So check them out. They're really, he's a great guy. Love working with him, and he puts out some awesome content. So, actually, Kelsey, I think I've gone over everything that I need to. Now I'm gonna sit back as a player for a few sessions and let you do this.
Works for me. All right, everybody. Our story begins from a bird's eye view of Newfaire. The city itself sleeps. There's light buzzing and crackling you can hear from the new electricity that has just recently worked its way through the city. First, the camera starts at a high peak, almost like you're standing at the edge of a cliff. And then it dives, jumps off, and banks, curling around the city. As it spirals down further and further, it wedges itself in between the buildings, weaving through periphery men, through pedestrians, past newspaper kids, past different shop owners, and down past the streets, over the Stentorian River, I believe. From the Stentorian River is a hard cut down into the sewers, where it gets dark. You hear dripping, you hear water running, you hear wailing, you hear some screams. And as it gets further in, the scene opens up on a fountain, wherein there's two young boys. Both each have a satchel on either side. They're joking, they're tossing marbles, they're popping candy. And as they do, one of them looks up at the other and just goes, and he doubles over. His friend, paranoid, freaking out, just goes, and he is overtaken by a wraith that frequents this area. This particular wraith is known as the Crying Boy. He's looking at the body is looking at this boy who is doubled over, whose neck is growing red, who's got black veins crawling up his face and over across his forehead. And as the redness climbs and as the veins make his way across his face, he's down to one knee and then the other. Then he's resting one arm against the fountain, breathing heavy. Get help! And he falls over. The boy who was overtaken by the spirit runs back up to the city streets, making his way as fast as he can to past the staircases of Old Fair, back up to Newfaire, the entire time crying, "Help! Help! Somebody help!" And our scene for the four of you opens up in front of your chapter house, the empty office of Dr. Ligon. Door opens up. Stairs are creaky. They are dusty. They are a part of the abandoned building that you all have come to know fairly well. Inside lies your lightkeeper, Sor Morales. And as you all pour into the office, having received a summons from Dr. Morales, please describe your characters. Josh?
Yeah, we all did the nose ghost thing, so that's you, buddy.
No, I wrote down a description somewhere. Give me one. Let me go find it. I was unprepared. I will, I guess, take this moment to say that most of us are still learning this game, so this will be an experience that possibly has some unexpected hitches. But this is just my lack of preparation. So, Alistair Crow is a tall, gaunt man with black hair and green eyes. He typically wears a tailored black frock coat adorned with brass buttons. He pairs this with a high-collared crimson waistcoat, which unfortunately I do not have, and a ruffled white shirt with lace cuffs. His trousers are slim-fitting and dark with subtle occult motifs embossed along the sides.
Dr. Hammond Kerrigan is a crazy old man, but is very obsessed with the scientific exploration of everything. So I imagine somebody who's very refined, but definitely has that eye of just always being so inquisitive that it sort of seems overly psychotic. But he is white hair. I'd say he's in probably 60s or 70s, late 60s, early 70s. And he very long beard with a couple of stains on it that who knows if it's food or other alchemical things that he's been working with. Maybe even a splash of blood from a surgical procedure he was doing early on. But yeah, he'd be in he'd have a short leather apron thing that he always has on him that has a couple pockets here and there. Definitely has a bracer with his notebook, a couple bottles for who knows what he needs to collect. Things like that.
Dr. Thorne would nod at the both of you as you walk in, just, "Come on, we don't have all day. Where's the rest of you?" Well?
Maximilian Stormwind is a traveling magician. He does shows everywhere. If you first look at him from a distance, his suit looks very refined. It's nice blue with silver inlay and like silver veins going through it, like just like working through the fabric. But as you get closer to him, it looks a little worn. Like this is his suit and probably his only suit. He doesn't really have much in finances right now because the show that he's been doing hasn't been doing too well because he's been doing the same tricks over and over again. He's not like very old at this point, but he's starting to get little gray streaks in his hair. He's, struggling with acceptance in life, and he's constantly fidgeting with coins, cards, rings. He's always has to have something in his hand and messing with it.
Which just leaves Megan. She is an explorer, athletic, tall, pretty, definitely hits the gym pretty often if one exists. in this world. She has short blonde hair with like wavy curlish and brown eyes. She's a very confident person, almost egotistical to a point, but not quite. And she is, at least in this situation, very uncertain and shaken. She's not familiar with it.
And as the both of you make your way up the stairs and into the room, good. You're all here. Yeah. Come in. Don't have very long for all this nonsense. I assume you've heard about the children going missing down in the sewers, yes?
Yeah, potentially.
That's something about
Not
it.
yet, but I assume you're about to tell us.
Well, there is that one phenomenon that we keep leaving down in Old Fair. Is the crying child, the one that steals things, the pocket money, the watches, and little nonsense things. We've had reason to disturb him here lately, but now there are boys going missing, the periphery's asking questions, and, well, they need somebody to send out there, and, well, as he looks across all of you, as I said, they needed somebody, so...
We're short straws again, everyone.
If they have to send anyone, they might as well send the best, yes.
The best. Indeed. He grabs several vials and he hands one to each of you. Now, these are just your standard phenomena collection vials. If you can manage to subdue the boy, try to contain him and bring him back. You think you can manage that?
Aye.
Sure.
With
Pretty easy to handle a child. I think we're quite okay.
yeah,
Megan?
I guess we've got it. Yeah.
Something the matter, Miss Wolf?
Isn't he possessed by a demon?
A spirit.
Potato.
Well, are we... How...
We will handle it, I'm sure.
How attached is it at this point? Do we know how long it's been?
I have no idea. The boy has never done anything like this before. He normally just steals things out of people's pockets, coins, buttons, that sort of thing. Now he's stealing children. This is untoward. I cannot continue to leave him.
Flesh is quite a leap. Yes. All right. That's fair. Small trickery.
Are you certain you can all handle this?
I am certain we'll try.
We can handle it.
It's not very important.
I've handled worse.
Be one hell of a show.
Yes, well, off you go. And he will, he'll hand you all, he'll hold out a map for whoever is willing to come up and grab it. Dr. Soren cuts a very, very tall, grim figure. He's got extremely short, slicked back gray hair that looks almost like he's bald if it weren't for the fact that there's rivets running through his hair. He has every bit the look of being just a grim butler, but at the same time, he holds this air of almost indifference about him that's a little bit difficult to... It's off-putting, is all I'll say. Dr. Hammond, before you walk out, he holds one finger up. Kerrigan.
Dr. Kerrigan, yes.
Yes. Did you get that last shipment in from our mutual friend?
You know, I think so. It might have been a little short, but I think it was all there.
That is something to take up with the proprietor, as long as you have your equipment.
Yes, it was there.
Be well, you.
Smooth sailing so far.
Kind of gives you a cursory look up and down, like smooth. Oh, okay. And waves you all out. The map, I'm guessing he's going to hand to Dr. Kerrigan. If you open it up, you'll look at it and you'll see that it's just a standard map of Newfaire with a circle around the two bridges between the Varnish and it's an underground. He's basically circled an underground entryway for you into Oldfaire. These entryways are scattered all throughout the city, but the one in which that he's specifically talking about is beneath the bridge leading to the sewers. Is there anything you all want to do before going down to Oldfaire? Because Newfaire is the city built upon the foundations of the ruins of a previous city. So what you're essentially doing is going into something similar to a catacombs.
Do we need to stop and pick anything up for anyone? Do you youngins need anything?
What time of day is it?
It would be about dusk, so it's not quite light, it's not quite dark.
Okay. Doctor, how long do you think this might take?
Well, depending on how finding the creature goes, I imagine that separating might be longer than the actual finding, but it depends on a surgical. I don't really have any basis for removing a child. Well, no. Anyway,
I'll make sure to pack a snack for the road.
That would probably be for the best. I only have candies.
You're a Anyway.
Mints, of course. Mints. Got a little lemon drop in there, too.
Alistair goes back to what would be sort of his specific, not quite office, but like his space within the place. Rummages through a couple of books and finds one on malevolent spirits, and will I guess endeavor to see if he can ascertain what might cause a spirit mischievous, or spirit once mischievous, to become malevolent.
Okay. Let's see here. Where did your sheet go? There it is. Go ahead and make a survey roll for me.
Survey. Okay, so I've got 2 dots in it. That means 2 dice?
2 dice.
Okay. All right, let me clear my dice roller. A 5 and a 6.
I'm assuming you're taking the 6.
Yes.
It's
I will be
the
taking that.
it's the highest roll. You're just rolling a pool to have as many opportunities to roll the highest as possible.
Excellent. Right.
All right. Well, with the 6, you find that there are numerous things that would cause an entity to become dissettled in this fashion that's been described to you. Whether it's someone has disturbed his remains, his resting place, if someone has bothered his day-to-day routine that he has managed for the last 50 to 60 years, as this is a well-known spirit within Candela Obscura. Just as Dr. Soren said, it is usually benign. So this taking kids is a step up that no one has ever seen from this particular spirit. And I'll say with a 6, you would also know that driving a spirit out of a living body it's not easily done, but it's also not as difficult as it seems. You need only to really incapacitate the boy for a short time and then use one of those vials that Dr. Soren gave each of you to just sort of absorb it as it's what these vials are made for.
Okay.
Anybody else? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say. Then I gather up my supplies, and that'll be a crystal, some cards, and then the vial that Morales handed us, and I prepare to leave.
Do you share with us the information, or
not yet?
Okay. I would like to gather up my equipment best I can. I wouldn't know exactly what I'd be trying to think of as far as a way to separate the entities and everything. So I'll grab a saw. And be like, yes, this'll do. Put that in the bag. All right, supplies are ready. Grab my fancy stethoscope, and yeah.
Alrighty.
Megan is probably going to pack rather lightly, but still pack. She's used to things going not the way that they were planned. So she'll get probably a small amount of food, maybe a change of clothes, extra socks. She's practical, but she's prepared.
Extra socks, I love it. Alrighty.
Maximilian is going to go to his trunk of tricks, and he's going to pull out at least 10 packs of cards, 2 of which are trick cards. He's going to have a couple coins. He's going to have his magic interlocking rings that he likes to have for his show, and he's going to load his small revolver with all the rounds and have it in his holster in his forearm, so it will come out when he needs it, and pack extra ammunition for that. And also tucked away in his belt, he's going to have a couple smoke bombs.
Alrighty.
All right, ready to go. Let's do this thing.
I'm also going to just make a note that, like, do I have, or can I have, like, a nice little bottle of chloroform?
Why not?
Cool.
Come on, he would have ether.
Like, at least ether, at the very least. So yes, okay.
Periodically, just
That's a joke. I don't see any reason why not. Okay, the way this game is set up to work, y'all don't all have to declare what items you have right now. This is just me asking for, like, y'all to have a role play opportunity amongst yourselves.
Gotcha.
You can wait until the moment comes to say what items you have on you.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. So it's like in the moment, like.
I mean, you can declare it beforehand if you want to. That's fine.
Gotcha.
You don't have to.
This
Gotcha.
game seems far more and far less forgiving than D&D.
I'll take it.
Just say so.
All right. Everybody tip-top shape? Any injuries? Any bruises? Anybody need any of that medicine?
I'll take a peppermint candy if you have one.
I got a couple. Hang on. Butterscotch. There's a vodka. There's okay. Here you go. Here you go. Peppermint candy.
Is it wrapped?
Yes.
It's in an old man's pocket. You got to question these things.
Ew.
Well, I'm quite comfortable with my bruises, thank you. I'll let you know if I need something different.
Please do. Please do. Alistair, good sir.
I think I'm good with just my flask. And he'll just take it.
Man after my own heart. All right. Hello.
Alrighty. You all gather at the entrance, one of the many entrances to Old Fair. and you carry on downward. This particular location is, again, like I said, fairly well known. The entirety of the city is built upon the ruins of an even older city, and the place you are going is known as Unscathed Alley. Oh, let's see. It's an area about 6 or 7 blocks in size. It doesn't take long to find. It's not even very hard to find. You're following normal streets, just abandoned. There is ancient architecture. There is, you see the occasional spirit walking its way through, just, and they appear to be going on about their daily lives as though they had no idea they were dead. The further in you get,
That's so cool.
let's see. Whoever feels it in the moment, make me a sense roll.
Oh,
I got 1.
That means you roll 2 and take the lower.
I've got 2, and I've got that golden diamond next to it.
You have gilded.
I believe so.
Feel free.
I've got none.
What remind me what gilded means?
I mean, you're still just rolling 2 dice, but one of them, the way I've been doing it is I got entirely. It's a different result. If you take the result on the gilded die, then instead of wait, no, are you spending any drive on this? Like, are you taking any of your drive and adding it to the roll?
No.
Okay, well then I wouldn't worry about the gilded in that.
Okay. Okay.
The purpose of using the gilded is
Ghost.
oh dear. Okay, it's good stuff.
Oh, you can't see him.
yeah, we can. Is that double 6s?
Oh,
I got,
hell yeah.
I got double 4s. You win.
Double 6s. That is a critical success.
Boom, you're doing so good. Josh needs to keep rolling.
We'll start with Max. Maximilian, you hear very far off in the distance this strange, high-pitched kind of whining sound. It's difficult to tell exactly what it is or where it's coming from, but you definitely hear something. Alistair, you very clearly hear the sounds of the screaming young boy that just help, 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 screaming down at the far end opposite way of Unscathed Alley that you entered.
That way, and just immediately
Definitely.
just start walking. And as we're approaching, I do relay the information that I gained earlier, just as kind of a last minute, hey, keep this fresh, we got this.
Okay.
As you're walking through the alleyway, do you try to avoid the wraiths as few of them as, like, there's maybe a total of 8 or 9 in this space, but they're not bothering you. They're just walking into buildings and out of buildings, around and about. Just, they look like people milling about their lives, if it weren't for the fact that they are dead.
Max would definitely be like, okay. Okay.
Um,
Walking by them, trying not to make physical contact.
Megan is doing her best to ignore them and trying adamantly to find the screaming child.
Alrighty. Well,
I'm sort of curious about them. Definitely, Dr. Hammond would very much be like going past as slowly as possible, but sort of being like, oh.
When she first saw them, she was terrified and confused, and then was like, I really lived my whole life not knowing these existed. Okay, anyway, yelling child.
Dr. Hammond, do you touch any of them?
Ooh.
Roll to see if you want to touch them.
Ooh. What should the numbers be? I'm not good at this. Like, if I roll to do something, I don't know how that works.
You don't have to roll.
Okay, I guess
touch one.
Let's see. Do I?
If you want to touch one, you can touch one.
I touch one. He definitely sees like, what on?
As you go to reach your hand forward, this wraith whips around and grabs you by the throat.
Oh no! Oh no! Megan grabs his arm and tries to like yank him back.
Oh goodness. Okay. What do you want me to do?
Hold up. That depends. Megan, you're trying to pull him back.
Yeah, just grab him by the arm and pull him away.
You grab him by the arm. You go to pull him away. The wraith comes with him.
Oh boy! Oh right, you foolish old man!
Yes. Yes. Injury.
Somebody
Exploration.
with any idea of what to do.
Max is going to run up to him with a deck of cards and just like do the whole thing right into the wraith's face. Release him.
Okay. Make me a sway. Yes.
I have 2 dots in that one and something in my star.
I mean, you can add a drive to it too to increase your pool.
Ooh. A 6, a 5, and a 4.
Which one are you taking?
6.
The 6? Okay, good. Good. Well, okay. As Megan goes to pull Dr. Hammond away, and this wraith is just right along with it, its hand is actually reaching into your mouth, Dr. Kerrigan. As Maximilian runs up and flicks the cards in this wraith's face, the wraith immediately and pulls itself back, scattering back into the building behind it. The rest of the wraiths, which were paused, waiting to see where this was going to go, continue back on about their milling.
Hey!
Don't touch another one.
You're right. You're
Dr.
right.
Kerrigan, take a body for me.
Body. Done. Sorry.
Lesson learned about the wraiths. You carry on down through the unscathed alley, and you come across that same fountain that I described at first. The fountain itself is a standing pillar. There's a pool all along, in a circle around it on the ground that seems just deep and endless. You don't see anybody around. No wraiths are at the end of this particular alley. You don't see any crying boy. You don't see anything else. It's just this fountain. But you still hear those cries.
I've no idea what direction they might be coming from, or it sounds like they're coming from the abyss.
It sounds almost like it's coming from overhead. Max, you're looking up?
Yeah.
You see the hunched form of a boy sitting at the top of the fountain, just
Fearful child, 10 o'clock up there on top of the fountain.
How does it look possible to climb the fountain?
I mean, you could. It's the fountain itself stands maybe about 5 or 6 foot tall. It's not massive. It's just not small. There's 3 cubes, I guess that's what I could say is that acts as the base. The first cube at the bottom has a face on all 4 sides. The second cube in the center has a face on the west and the east side, and the cube at the top has a face on the north and south side. And at the very tippy top of this square pillar is just this boy.
Well, hello there.
You came to help. You came to help, and he scampers down the fountain.
Yes, we did come to help. Please don't touch me.
I can't tell. But it's no.
It is. Okay, lead the way. We'll go with you. Lead the way.
No touchy. Just lead the way.
And he runs down. He takes you away from the alleyways and walks you into the apothecarium. This is It is an old, centuries-old storefront. There are still bottles similar to the ones that you actually have in hand, each of you, that have various plants, random body parts. Some of them have skeletal structures inside of them. But as you follow this boy, this stench hits you. It is almost overpowering. It is almost overbearing. And the further in he leads you, the stronger it gets. Do you continue?
Can I do my best to analyze that scent? Or do I understand that it is simply rotten?
Does it smell like decaying flesh?
Yeah, that.
Doctor, why don't you go ahead and make me a sense roll since you're trying to...
Sense?
No, focus, sorry.
I was like, I ain't got no sense.
No,
So it's always
do that?
one. It's always 1 plus the number of dots, right? That I have.
It's, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So if I have 2, I'm rolling 3 technically.
I believe so. But you also have your drive. You can add that to it. You could roll 6 dice if you want to.
Double 6s.
Can I also roll a focus?
That's fine.
You would like.
Alright.
My rolls are nowhere near as good as Josh's. A 4.
4? Okay, 4 is a mixed success. Grace?
I have 2 dots in that, so I roll 2 dice. Yes?
Yep.
3.
Yeah, 3.
3. Lovely. We'll roll a cheese dice. That is 6, 4, 2.
You got a 6.
You did get
Got a 6.
Well done.
I get a 6, 6, and a 3.
Damn.
Okay, hold up. Who all rolled? You 3? Okay. Double 6s is a critical success. Megan got a 6, and Dr. Hammond, you got a 4. Yes? Okay.
I did.
Dr. Hammond.
Hello.
This whole place stinks. Near as you can tell, this rot must be coming from something, obviously, for this ghost to be leading you here. But at the same time, it's nothing in particular. It just smells like the general stench of Oldfair to you. Megan. It has been a long time since your days at the front of the war, but you recognize the stench of bodies. Maximilian, you recognize the same. And furthermore, you can tell that in the next room, for how strong the stench is, it is not just 1, it is not just 2. That room must be full.
I'm going to take out my handkerchief, and I'm going to take out what remains of the peppermint that I have from the good doctor. I'm going to crush it up, spit on the handkerchief, and wrap it around my face. So all I smell is peppermint.
She's just going to take a scarf and wrap it around her face.
Ugh.
And, what exactly is, past there?
It's the paper kids. The paper kids. They keep getting sick.
Paper as in news boys, like news delivery boys.
It's very rude. Some of the girls do it too.
I don't think that this individual meant that they were made of paper. No.
No, I also don't think that.
They need help. Please come here. And let's see. Who does he grab? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here it is. Max.
It was because of the candy.
That's what it is.
It's because I rolled 2. He grabs your sleeve and yanks you into the room.
No! Away with you, urchin!
He grips onto your sleeve, just pulling as hard as he can. You have to help them. You have to help them. And
Yes,
yes,
that's why we're here.
And as you look into this room, you see at least a half a dozen, maybe more. It's difficult to see in the dark. Boys. Some of them have red coming up their neck. Some of them have red streaking down their arms. A few of them are gray and pallid, their eyes clouded over already. and several of them have black lines coming up from their chest straight into their throats.
Is there any source of light in this room, really?
There's the general bioluminescent glow of just Oldfaire. There's older lamps. There's some electricity that is running. There is the phenomenon bioluminescent fuel that coats the walls and some of the floor. You can see in here, but it's not like well lit.
Seeing that there's several children there, I'm going to take out like a little torch and some of my like flash paper, and I'm just going to snap my fingers in my hand to make it ignite in my hand to be like this showy thing, just to light the torch a little extra, just so the smell of the fire can also kill some of the odor, but also see what we're dealing with a little bit better.
Okay. Is anybody following him into the room?
Yes, definitely. Megan would follow at a slightly more cautious pace.
Alistair's not being cautious. He's kind of, he's just going in. Dead bodies don't really. He's good.
Kerrigan rubs his throat and just definitely takes up the rear nice and slow, though. And basically, I think he'll stand at the door with it.
Alrighty. The crying boy, who has again possessed a living child. This is a ghost and an entity that you are dealing with, but he is still possessing this living boy. If you look closely, you see the same red rash and black streaking coming up his neck and down his hand. You have to help them. They keep getting sick. And Dr. Kerrigan, as you enter the room, he looks at you. You're helping them. Why are you helping them?
What?
Scarlet! Why are you helping them?
Are we speaking to a boy or to something else?
Can't leave him. If I leave him, he'll die. He'll fall. I can't leave him.
You mind your manners. Don't yell at me.
So you're not what's been infecting these children?
This is not me. No.
Then if I understand it correctly, may I have a look?
He'll stand there kind of eyeing you warily, but he'll...
Is there anything to my understanding with what I am within my capabilities? Am I able to alleviate any sort of symptoms or lessen pain in this case?
You can try rolling focus for me again.
I would love to.
I would recommend using your drive.
Okay, I will. And when using drive, is that just based on my decision, like how many I wish to use? And is that sort of, I just declare it before I roll, I assume, right? Okay. In this case, I'll do, wait, you go ahead. I'll show you.
Oh, I was going to say, as he goes to look at it, Alistair would say, "No, what did he mean? You're helping them, Doctor?"
Dr. Hammond he's just very focused on what he's doing. He definitely heard you. He gives you sort of a look out of the corner of his eye and just sort of patiently is going about, like, looking without touching, essentially, to see what he can do. And he's getting to the answer, but you can see him thinking more of what he can do at first with this. I'll get to that. Give me a moment.
Very well.
I'm going to go ahead and use 2. Now, with using 2 drive, do I just minus the drive from the thing, or...
Yep.
Right? Okay, cool. Done. All right, come on.
Do you have access to this boy's memories?
Okay. 6 is the highest.
quick pause on that for a second.
Sure.
Megan, as you ask that question, he just snaps his head around. No, don't dig fingers in brains. Don't do that. Just try to stop it.
If you are you capable of accessing his memories?
Not what I think. Not what I think. That's very good. As you're investigating this crash, you can tell you've seen scarlet sickness before. You've had many a patient come through your office with it. This is not that. This is something that looks very similar to it, very close to it. But there is an undercurrent of phenomenon running under his skin. It's you weren't looking at it, you weren't so close to it. You would almost not see it. That same bioluminescent glow that I described throughout the whole of Newfaire, when you get close enough, you can see it running just beneath you.
So it's not. So I can definitely tell it's not scarlet sickness, but it is something, in fact, different.
You can tell that it's not just scarlet sickness. There is the telltale signs of it here, but it's not all that's going on.
This could be a mutagenic jump of symptomatics of scarlet. And to answer your question, Alistair, I help everyone who needs helping. And that is all I do. That is the oath I took as a doctor.
Sorry for bringing you into question. I was alarmed that the child mentioned Scarlet and your help. Apologies.
No, we should be alarmed. Nonetheless, children don't need to be getting into these things. Now, how am I able to do anything about this? Is this where I can try to can I as the player try to science this in my own way?
Paint me a word picture. What do you?
All right. If you'll allow me, child, I would very much like to. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. If you would like to, child, or allow me, I would like to make the smallest incision on one of the rashes, essentially, to try to collect a sample. See if we can't alleviate maybe some of the stress within your bloodstream.
Not my bloodstream. His.
Yes.
He's not actively fighting you at this point in time. He's glad to have gotten people in this room to look at what has been going on. So he's not fighting you in any way. For all the trouble you seem to have heard about this crying boy ghost having done, this doesn't seem to be his doing.
These vials that we were given, how big are they roughly? Okay.
Now that I've had a moment to actually talk to you, you're speaking not to whom the vessel is, but the one inside. Are you trying to help them?
I see these boys come down here all the time. They talk, they joke, they leave marbles. I steal the marbles, it's fun. They chase me sometimes.
So this isn't you, right? Are you couldn't hurt them?
Not what I do. I take things, I have fun. I take things and fun. This isn't taking things, this isn't fun.
I'm not one for the occult. in the matter that other individual, Alistair, you might have a better understanding of what's going on. I'm used to getting calls about aggressive things. This doesn't seem aggressive.
Alistair is already in the process of drawing a circle in chalk on the stone floor. He is very focused on what he's doing, Dr. Hammond, and gives you a look out of the corner of his eye, but continues.
Seeing that you're drawing the circle, he'll go, probably. Anyway, I have a feeling I might be right. Do you know, or have you seen anybody else chasing you kiddos down here?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, do you mind if I take the sample anyway? I would like to.
Don't hurt him.
No. I'll promise to make a nice stitch right back up. Absolutely.
Is this only happening to the boys that come and play down here?
I don't know. I only see what happens to them when they're here. I don't go up top. People are scary.
Is this... It happens to all of the boys down here?
All of them that I see.
Am I able to, like, how do the vials work? Is it something where I go to, like, do this, and, like, if I hold it up and, like, the blood and, like, there is an incision, is it gonna, I'm not gonna, like, suck the spirit out of them, or can I make that attempt, or how does that work in this scenario?
You would understand that the with what Soren told you of these vials, that is exactly the intention of it. You're meant to incapacitate whoever is being possessed, so that you may then hold that up either to his mouth, his nose, an ear, a cut wound, but it will draw the spirit out.
I'll just make that cut, and then using the vial, see what happens for scientific purposes.
Wait.
As he's got he's got a vial and the knife, and he's like, yes?
Would you mind coming to speak with me around the corner here?
Oh, away from the child?
Just for a moment, yes.
Okay. One moment. What do you have a name, youngin?
He looks through and you see this 1,000-yard stare that you can almost read the expression on his face that if he had a name, it was long forgotten thousands of years ago.
I had a son once. His name was Daniel. We'll go with that. Walks over to Megan. Yes.
I don't know that separating him from the child is within the child's best interest anymore. Look at the others. They're despondent. They can't move, but this child is up and moving and speaking, even if he is not himself.
Well, yes, but that's just it. He's not himself. It stands to reason that it's just the spirit moving him.
Well, yes, but it could be the spirit that's keeping him alive.
Well, nonetheless, I still need to collect samples to make a proper scientific reasoning.
Could we possibly do it without something that's going to separate the spirit from the boy?
I don't know what's
Words I never thought I would say.
If you're going to say that I'm going to use the wrong bottle, well, that's up to chance.
I don't think it is. I think that it... Okay, fair enough.
I think we need to see what happens. Because, Lightkeeper, are these things, going back to the description of everything that's in the room, are there clearly ones that are no longer with the living, or are they all sort of like in a catatonic state?
They are all in varying degrees of decay.
Gotcha. Cool.
Some of them sooner, some of them more fresh, a few of them not.
Gotcha.
But none of the other children are alive.
No, that's you will easily have to, after having walked into this room, recognize that, oh, that's the smell. The room full of dead bodies.
Gotcha. Well, how long, Daniel, that's what I'm calling you, did this, were they running around and then no longer? And did you inhabit only this one?
This was the last one I saw. I went to take a marble, and I saw the red. His friend is that one, and points across to the other side of the room. One of the less far along bodies, the same has that same red rash, but
Oh, science.
Yes.
The good news is that I'm making it up as just as much as we all are. So
Trying to, y'all are throwing me off. What's the question again? Mess me up.
Had you how long did the process take for a child to be up and running and then no longer?
Some of them were here for days before I saw it. Some of them were here for hours. These two, pointing to the one I mentioned across the room and to himself. I had only seen them for a couple of days. They all had the same bag.
Bag?
And you were saying these were newspaper delivery children, yes?
I assume so. As you look around, maybe one or two don't have a messenger bag. Most of them do.
And it took a few days, you were saying, from the first of the signs to show up for them to have their last breath.
I'm not sure. It's strange to me.
Cycles of the sun, maybe? How many?
He looks up at the base bedrock floor of there.
Never mind.
Maximilian, you were going to say something about a bag?
I just wanted to inspect one of the Newsies' bags, see if there's anything in common. Check this one, check that one. Wearing gloves. Don't need germs.
Alrighty. I'm not going to require a roll for that. That's easily done in fact. You go through one bag, you open it up, there's newspapers, a couple of jacks, some marbles. You open another bag, more newspapers. This one has dominoes. You open another bag. And as you go through all of them, you notice that occasionally there's a couple brown paper bag, almost like a liquor bag, at the bottom of 2 or 3 of these kids. The ones that are the worst off. The one that has been gone the longest, that is the most far gone, most far along. You see that same brown paper bag. You reach for it.
Reluctantly, yes.
There are 2 pieces of candy at the bottom of the bag.
Doc, since you're the expertise in this scarlet whatever and candy,
I wouldn't call me an expert, but I do like candy.
Better than me. What is this?
Can I take a peek?
It looks like a cinnamon drop to you.
It's a cinnamon drop. You nincompoop. Silly man, bring it here, bring it here.
Do not put that in your mouth.
No. He's got 2 vials of different liquids, and he goes, that's not how all science works. All science. Did you know that ancient bones actually taste like marshmallow?
I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all.
All right. So anyway, he's going to grab the one of the cinnamon drops, and he's actually going to take a vial of a liquid that he normally uses to test like purity level within shipments that he receives from his other contacts. And he will put the cinnamon drop in, and he'll go ahead and give it a nice shake to see if it'll illuminate at all red, and how deep that red is how pure, essentially, the level of scarlet is.
Gotcha. You dissolve the candy.
Give me the other one. Wait, did you eat it?
No.
Him sitting there like, oh shit. I was like, no. What?
You dissolve the second candy.
Oh, that was oof. I had the coldest sweat go down my spine.
Doc, does your stethoscope show anything when you go next to the liquid?
Oh, I forgot about that. Hang on. And so he'll put the ears in, and the rune that's on the back of it will glow, and he'll start looking essentially for what Maximilian is directing him to.
You're doing this, remember, all over the vials. The harder you listen, the longer you sit there, the more ridiculous you feel, because it's just dissolved.
I'm sorry, but this is only candy.
I consider them top at all. Count that on your character.
Well, I'm not. I mean, the other substances, it's not drinkable. Basically, cinnamon arsenic at this point. Ooh, I'll mark that.
All right. Well, you have investigated the candy in the bag. You have talked to those boys. What else are you looking to do in this scene?
I wonder if there's anything with the ink in the newspaper.
You gather a few of the old newspapers, looking through. There's dates from 2 years ago. There's dates from 6 months ago. There's dates from 3 weeks ago. Other than getting a little bit of it on your hands or on your gloves, nothing unusual.
There's dates from 2 months ago?
Yes.
Max
And is that-
Alistair?
Is that on the body of the oldest child?
No, that is that's on one of the midway carcasses.
But the very first one, what would be the dates on that? Or what Megan would assume looks like the first?
The one that looks the most decayed, the furthest along. Look, is where Maximilian found the 2-year trigger.
Damn. So,
Is there any form of identification on the children? Any name, any, like, written on the inside of a hat?
You find 2 kids with names written on the inside of their shirts. One says Montgomery, the other says Sebastian.
The other says what?
Sebastian.
Okay. We should find their families and at least try to explain that their children will not be coming back.
yes. We should also attempt to, I don't know, perform some sort of last rites. But that I'm still, Daniel, if you don't mind, I would very much like that sample. Come.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Do I have to do anything, or can I just?
You can just collect a sample. That's easy enough. The minute that your scalpel breaks the skin, you see an almost barely perceptible sort of mist just dangling.
Daniel, I'll make you a promise.
As he goes up with a vial,
We'll take good care of you, and we'll get to the bottom of all of this.
then he will use the vial that was given to him.
Wait, what are you? And the body slumps over.
Kerrigan will attempt to sort of make the fall as gentle as possible. Frail bones as he has. But...
Easy enough. The kid is about 13, 14 years old. He's not very big.
Is his heart still beating?
Yeah, that's easy enough. I'll take it back. You can tell that his breathing is very, very shallow.
We need to get him to an emergency area as soon as possible.
Immediately, yes. Let's go.
Alistair, by this point, has finished the circle, looks around. Well, there goes that. Okay.
Were you gonna do some last rites?
Sort of. No. Instead, he just kind of goes and sits in the center. At the east of the circle, there's a bell representing air. The south, a candle lit for fire. The west, a bowl with where he poured a small vial of water that he had into the bowl, and a small pile of salt for earth in the north. He sits down in the center, and as I assume, does this... Alistair would be trying to learn... He would be trying to use extend your senses when you make a sense roll to understand more about a phenomenon you've encountered. Also add a number of dice equal to your current intuition resistance to the roll.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite sure what... Guess I'm just trying to ascertain everything magical that I can from what we just encountered.
Okay. So
We've covered a lot of the investigative side. I just want to try and cover our bases on the occult magic side.
I got you. So you're making a sense roll, and you're adding your intuition drive. How much?
It says your current intuition resistance to the roll. What is the intuition resistance?
At the bottom, under survey, focus, sense, you'll see resistance. You should have both of those ticked, so you have 2 extra dice.
Okay, yes. Okay, cool. All right, so 2 for sense, because I have 2 dots, and then 2 extra?
Yes.
Okay. 4, 5, and a 6, so I'll take that 6.
Take 6? Okay. Before I get to that, Dr. Kerrigan, you do in fact have the swirling, slightly iridescent spirit in the vial.
Okay.
Alistair, you're trying to ascertain the nature of any phenomenon in this room, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. You sit down, you extend your senses, you open your eyes, anybody who cares to look. Alistair's eyes are completely widened over. As you look across the room, you see that same glowing iridescence on each and every boy. Each star where it was just where I described it with Dr. Kerrigan, and you have to be up close, you see it plain as day, as though someone painted it with a neon pen. There's phenomena that has worked its way in and through all of these boys. Some of them have it shining through their eyes, glazed over though they are. But these boys have been infected with bleach somehow. Can't tell exactly how, but you can see that what killed them. Scarlet might have been a help, but bleed was the cause.
I would relay that, even if you guys already know it. I don't know that you know it because I was working on my circle, so I relay that, and hopefully, yeah, it's useful.
So the Scarlet is definitely contributing, but there's something far more sinister.
I don't believe the Scarlet had anything to do with their death, apart from, using it doesn't help anyone. But no, I do believe the entire cause of this death was bleed.
Interesting.
I think that we need to get this boy to an emergency room, as the doctor was saying, and I think that we should not rush any last rites for these children, and we should come back.
I don't disagree. I know of a doctor. We can get him.
So you're all taking the boy's body to Grand Halen Hospital?
I can't carry him.
I can carry him.
I mean, is he alive? Did I miss that?
Barely.
We're
Okay.
at barely breathing, but at this point,
And the longer you all talk, the more shallow his breaths get.
Let's go.
Okay. You carry the body back to Grand Halen Hospital. The nurse at the front desk is just, yeah, Johnny! And they immediately haul a bed over, lay this boy out, and haul him back. Dr. Soren, again, cross paths with all four of you. What the bloody hell are you all doing here? So he yanks you all four into.
Well, I'm a doctor. Somebody needed help.
We had no choice. He is dying.
Tell that.
The doctor said that this was the place to bring him, and I don't have any reason to argue that. So
I am a
that's
doctor.
where he is.
Did you?
Yes.
I will see you all back in the chapter house. Just
I would assume that we have somebody here who can see him discreetly.
My nurses are already seeing more than a problem. We're not
Stop.
supposed to have anyone to bring back. Did you even talk to him?
Yes.
Of course we did.
Scarlet's a hell of a drug.
This was a case of a poltergeist.
Maybe we should go talk.
No. Maybe you should meet us back at the old office, eh?
Indeed. I shall see you all there. As he walks out of the room, he's yanked you all into a small side office where there's maybe one or two filing cabinets. Oh, from there, we leave the never leave the hospital as the accident has begun. Back to the chapter house. All four of you are waiting in the center room. Dr. Soren has not yet arrived.
So we're in, just to go back just a little bit, so we're in the office now, or were we rushed into a little side thing?
The way Candela works is it follows action to action. It's like it
Okay.
focuses a lot less on mundane travel. I'm not going to
Gotcha.
sit here.
Okay. So we're back in the old
You're
office.
back in your chapter house.
Okay, we are
Cool.
back in the chapter house.
And the guy hasn't arrived yet?
He's not there yet. No.
Megan is definitely looking around. Not like invasively investigating things, but she's for sure looking around.
Okay. Would you like to make a survey check?
I would. I don't see why not. Survey, I have 2 points in that, so I roll 3 dice. We're going to choose my prettiest dice. Dropped them. Well, either way, I rolled a 6, a 5, and that's crooked. I rolled 2 6s and a 5.
You rolled 2 6s.
2 6s and a 5.
Hey, yo, that's a critical success, though, right?
That is.
Woo!
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Now that I know, I can celebrate every time.
Megan, there is a dusty old desk in the corner that looks as though it has been ruffled through and riped and stripped of any and everything that it might have. But at the very back, as you're sitting down to look over this desk and just generally take a gander about, your foot bumps the back and you hear as a door comes loose
In the
beneath your
desk.
feet.
I
Door.
do wonder. Max, would you mind standing at the door and letting me know when that doctor comes by?
Oh, of course.
Cool. I'm just going to ever so slightly lift up it could be trapped. It's probably trapped. Should I roll focus to see if it's trapped?
You can if you really feel the
I was
need.
gonna say, you are an explorer.
I am an explorer. I'm gonna see if the door is trapped.
How much
I've
sand
been
does it take?
rolling, not even in my dice tray that I got specifically for this. Wow. That's a 5? Yeah, that's 2 5s and a 2.
2 5s and a 2? Okay. On a 5, you open it. There doesn't seem to be any kind of wire. There doesn't seem to be any kind of pressure plate. It's just a door. It's just open. What you see inside is a cabinet. And there are 4 small vials of red powder.
Oh boy.
Your door slammed downstairs.
During that restful time, could I use patch up?
Hmm?
It's when I have a few moments of calm, I can make a focus roll to heal 1 body mark. Oh, but it does say on an ally, so I can't do it on myself. Gotcha, okay.
I'm going to grab one and stuff it in my pocket and close the trap door and try to set it back to the secret way that it was before I accidentally discovered it.
Okay. All right. You do that.
It goes back like it looks exactly the way as it was before I found it.
The door itself works a lot like those magnetic doors where you push them and they kind of pop out. You push it back, it pops right back in. No problem. Looks like nothing has been done.
Awesome. All right. I'm just going to sit in my seat in front of the desk like I never saw anything at all.
And it's at this point that Dr. Soren comes to the door, standing in front of Max now, I'm assuming at this point. Mr. Stormwind.
Ah, yes, Doctor. How are you this evening?
I'm doing quite all right. Why are you standing in the way?
I just needed some air. A little stuffy in the office.
Stuffy in this whole damn building.
Fair, but it's claustrophobic.
You may be popular with
anyway.
the not popular here. Move. And he tries to push past you.
Damn.
What happened? As he kind of paces about the room, doesn't even look at the desk, doesn't pay attention to anything else in there. It's just he seems very agitated. He's pinching the bridge of his nose. There's this slight sweat gathering on his neck.
Well, we found the crying boy, and he was on top of this fountain, so we followed him, and he led us somewhere underground with so many bodies of children. I'm pretty sure they were newspaper delivery children. All of them had the paper bags still on them, or almost all of them still did, and all in various forms of decay. The oldest one we found was over 2 years old.
2 years?
2 years. And when we found the demon, as soon as we removed him from the body of the boy who we took to the hospital, spirit, sorry, obviously not potato. As soon as we took...
That boy is dead.
Figured that might happen, but we didn't have a choice but to try, did we?
This is true. Did you get a name on any of them?
We got Montgomery and Sebastian. That is all we could find. I could not find any other identification.
I just find it very strange that this crying boy was the one that was killing all of them. He's never done anything like this before.
He was not. He found us to save them. He wanted nothing more than for all the children to be safe again.
And based on what we saw, the boy was being kept alive by the spirit.
Very well.
Which is why I didn't... Anyway, that's not important now.
Then clearly the boy is no longer alive. That means you must have obtained the spirit, yes?
Oh. Yes.
He may or may not have gotten away. I didn't see exactly what happened with the doctor
Question.
obtaining him.
Where do they go when we get them?
Do you want to know where Candela sends them?
Well, of course.
To the Pharaohs, same as everything.
Now, as we've just told you, this did no crime.
It is not the job of Candela Obscura, and you all well know. Our job is contain and protect.
You were saying yourself before that you had no interest in this spirit until you thought that he was taking children. We know now that he's not taking children.
Unless you all can show me proof, because all you have done is tell me tales.
Oh.
Can you prove he didn't kill these boys?
Well,
we cannot. I will use your logic as well. We cannot prove that he did. There was no definitive proof besides the fact that he was keeping them alive.
As much as I mean, I was also there, but the evidence is stacked in one way. Surely you can see why, from Candela's perspective, everything points to this phenomenon.
What are you talking about? If there's more evidence you all found, then please, by all means, tell me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Candy.
it's
We found
No,
red
Alistair.
candy. Yes,
Alistair,
sorry.
I'm sorry. You, please, you're far more eloquent with these things than I am.
no, I remember it said it didn't do it, but that doesn't mean from Candela's perspective that it didn't. I might have missed something while I was getting a circle ready. Perhaps you know something I don't.
Yeah, of course. Well, based on the information that Candela actually has of this wonderful little spirit, I made the mistake of naming it Daniel, familiarizing it with my own past. So of course I'm a little heart-stringed on it. Now that said, that aside, we talked to it. I asked it questions while I looked back at you and asked you a question, which you were already doing something, which I was grateful for. But what I am getting at is that Candela only knew this to be a fun spirit. It even told us that it stole marbles from children. Marbles! I didn't realize marbles put something on Candela's radar. Now, this could just be wrong case, wrong time, or it could be this. But I propose that we wait to see if anything continues. Keep an eye on the area, as it were.
This creature could potentially help us also find the next boy. He seemed very familiar with it.
This is not what we do, and you all know, and you all well know.
I know, I just feel bad. I'm allowed to feel bad in my age.
I'm not saying that we should just let him roam free again, but at least for now, he could help us at least find the next potential victim, as he seems the closest to the situation.
And you all think you have him properly in hand to be able to handle that?
Yes, we do.
You didn't catch him, did you?
That's...
Catch him, or find me proof that he didn't do anything.
Fair enough. Yes, ma'am. Understood. We also need to have somebody perform last rites for the deceased children.
How many children did you find?
It was like a dozen, right? At least 12 or more. We need to find... I was totally paying attention when we said where.
You remember I said the unscathed alley.
Yes, the unscathed alley. We also might want to keep in mind that there are lots of, we could say lost souls that wander those streets. Do not touch them.
Yes, the wraith. Who touched one?
No, not important. And we should find the families of Sebastian and Montgomery.
I'll give you one guess.
Why is it always you? All right.
Somebody has to.
If you all did not catch the boy, I certainly hope that you managed to keep him wherever you plan to keep him for being useful. Because as soon as I send the rest of our members down there to collect those bodies, the periphery will have questions, and Candela will have questions if he is not there. Whatever you're planning to do it quick.
Understood. Yes, sir.
Sure.
Also, I don't know if we mentioned, if I understand correctly, they were all, heavily exposed to scarlet.
Soren's eyes cut straight to you, Kerrigan.
Hey, wow. Yes. Anyway, scientific research has been done into Scarlet. Excellent of you to notice that, yes, I'm currently writing a book on it.
But to be fair, when the doctor looked at it, it was scarlet, but it was also mixed with something. It wasn't just scarlet. Someone's doing something to enhance it.
Do you mean bleed?
Alistair, didn't you find something?
Aye, cause of death was bleed. A substantial amount.
Maybe instead of that shop you run, you should come to the coroner's.
No, but thank you.
No.
Okay.
As I said, if you are all hoping to allow this boy to continue to potter about Oldfair the way he has for eons at this point, then you best find proof that he is innocent. And I will warn you of this. Spirits, just because they do not start violent, does not mean they do not turn violent. A death by scarlet from children is tragic, but not unheard of. A death of bleed, that does not bode well in his favor, nor should you trust everything that spirit tells you.
I'm not saying we should trust the spirit. I just think that a spirit who's been nothing more than mischievous for eons, as you said, should not immediately be assumed simply because he is a spirit.
We are defenders of the people, Miss Wolf. We do not take chances.
Understood.
No.
Doctor, what might possibly cause bleed to happen?
This is going to be an above-table answer. Bleed is the nature of magic itself in this world. When someone says that someone's been infected with bleed, it's just raw magic. And the thing about magic in this world is that it takes a toll. It takes a toll on the mind. It takes a toll on the body. It takes a toll on your spirit. It's neither good nor bad. It is just raw power.
Okay.
Well, I have to get back to the hospital. I have to find that boy's parents. I'll inform you all of his name so you can look on another lead, yes?
Yes, I'll
Yes.
get in contact with a few people.
Would we know where the local newspaper distribution sites might be? Printers. I know the word for that. Newspaper printers. We need to find them.
You know of two newspaper printers in the Silver Slip itself, where your chapter house is located. They're maybe a 30-40 minute jaunt down the road.
Okay. I think that is where we should start.
Well, best of luck with it, you four. Just don't embarrass me. And he leaves.
After Morales leaves, Alistair makes sure the door is shut, turns around and looks at everyone. What was that?
My hands are up, like, completely. I'm just like,
Who decided that is what we were going to do?
I don't know. That happened so fast. And to be fair, if we're being honest, we do have it under control because I'm not letting it out. But like, I just
But
didn't want it
that's
to.
not our job.
I understand, but also, I don't know. I panicked, and then everybody else just went with it.
It's a spirit.
Well, you certainly spoke up and made your voice known about that, didn't you?
Who? Me?
I
or him?
wanted to know what was going on before I did. Might have
Max.
been nice to be included.
I definitely appreciate you watching the door for me. Doctor, what the hell is this that I found in a trap door under the desk?
Do I? That's not my desk. Look, hey. Look, this is insane at this point.
That's a friend's. I'm just holding it for him.
No, hey, pause. We need to stop. Alistair, you have questions. Ask, I will answer.
It was my idea to begin with to not exactly let on that we had the spirit, and that is because of what I just found underneath the desk.
And by the way, what in the abyss is that?
It certainly has a color to it, doesn't it?
It looks like scarlet, but again, that's not my office.
Alistair, you're very well. You're all very well familiar with Scarlet. It is highly illegal. It is highly addictive. It is also very rare.
Yep.
It is a crushed powder made from the resin of the scarlet wood trees. It induces hallucinations, feelings of euphoria, and in large doses, overdosing.
Exactly how much do I have here? Like, what size of a vial is this?
Too much.
You've got maybe a teaspoon's worth in that one vial.
Would I have any idea? Like, that's enough to kill a person.
It's enough to give them a very bad afternoon.
Fair enough. Yeah, this definitely makes him look trustworthy, doesn't it?
Well, to be fair, where did you get it? Where did you find it?
Literally underneath the desk.
Now, has that room been used from what we could tell? Or...
Aside from being used as your chapter house, no. Unless it's Dr. Soren's. Or some other member of Candela's.
Well, how awkward to find such a substance. Now, so there seems to be a little untrusting going on. Alistair, fair. I call fair play. I understand. But again, are we not in control of this spirit currently?
I suppose I'll redirect the question to you, Doctor. Have you
Sure.
been in control?
Of
The wraith? The conversation with the spirit? Anything, really?
Oh, the wraith. When we were walking there, that was a curiosity, sir. Curiosity
A curiosity in control?
Science is a curiosity, young man. Don't get lippy with me.
Certainly is. Certainly is. Well, my job is not to be curious.
Correct.
My job is to get things solved.
Correct.
So, if there's a way, if there's an idea you will have to speak to this spirit or utilize it in some way, I would just like to know.
My suggestion is to look at the evidence that we have. Mainly with the bodies, in the aspect that we know for a fact that it seemed to have been, there was scarlet involved. Let's be real. But there is also bleed. Now, I do like the idea of checking out the printers, perhaps seeing that. We also understand that Maximilian found, what was it? Bags? Something with candy, right? And these children, from what I know, don't serve... We don't serve... Don't mind that. Scarlet is not for kids. And therefore, maybe we should try to rough and tumble some individuals of the not so nice sort that would perhaps deal in this. so that way we can figure it out. Maybe they'll have some knowledge. But again, I don't think this is solved. I don't think sending this mischievous little ghost off to his cold, dark room forever. I don't think that solves this.
I don't either, and that's why I don't think we should. Alistair, I do think that we should communicate with him further, as he has more information about this than any other creature. And I think that we should go to the princess first and start at the source, if we may.
Okay, so, printer. Then we speak to this being, after which we turn it in.
How do we speak?
Only to be fair, we will not speak to this thing without your expertise, of course. Now that said, I only wish to turn this thing in once we know for a fact that everything is done. Once we've solved it, you got it.
Whether this being did the killing or not.
So it sounds like you're all heading to the printers.
That is the idea. Megan is going to just casually ignore.
Can we?
There's last question.
I'm going to say that at this point of traveling between scenes, it's going to be an opportune time to take a break. We'll come back to this after the break.
And welcome back, guys. Hope everyone had a good break. Lightkeeper, you go ahead and take it back.
All right. We sent her back on our circle, walking down the street, heading for the Halen Gazette printers. Is there anything anybody wanted to prepare? Was there any conversations that wanted to be had? I know Megan sounded like she had something she wanted to say to everybody as they were walking.
I would like to suggest stopping at my office for just a moment.
Why?
Well, I used a vial. I'd like to get another. I don't keep the office stocked as well as my own establishment.
All right. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Is there anything we need to do in that underground room that we might want to do before the Candela officials get there?
You're talking about going back to Old Bear?
Yes. He did mention that anything we were going to do, we needed to do before they get there to make things more complicated.
To be fair, and in the interest of clarity, what he said was the impression you all left him was that you did not collect the spirit. So what he was saying was that if you want to be able to talk to that spirit, since you didn't collect it, then you're going to want to get down there before I send the next team in to go clean up that mess.
Gotcha. Alistair, is there any way for us to speak to this spirit without a small boy's mouth attached to him?
I believe there is.
So wrong.
I didn't think about it until you said it.
We're just going to move right along.
Okay, so what are you wanting to do first? Are you wanting to try to talk to the crying boy, or are you going to the printers?
I thought the idea was to go to the printer first.
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, not difficult to do. Boring travel is really not eventful at all. You walk down the city street. There are pedestrians passing on your right, your left, people carrying on about their lives. The buzzing of the cable cars running through the city. As you walk up to the front of the building, it says Halen Gazette in very fancy, pretty lettering all across the front. There is already a crew loading and unloading papers from a cart into the building, from a giant bay door.
All right.
There's also a staircase up into what you would presume would be a main office. So you can, scene is yours. You can go up the stairs, you can talk to the crew.
Megan is gonna, go on up the stairs and knock on the door.
You hear a very annoyed, muffled voice from inside. Well, it's not a bloody welcome committee.
Okay, she's just going to open the door.
Okay, you open the door, you walk in. There is a receptionist. In this main office area, it looks similar to any main magazine office that you would expect. There's a couple of chairs for people who might be visiting, and there's, like I said, the receptionist. She's just
I totally
over
forgot.
her half-moon spectacles.
I totally forgot about the doctor wanting to go visit his office first to grab a vial.
That's easily done enough, unless there was some grand roleplay that you wanted to portray in that, Dr. Kerrigan.
I was trying to make contact.
All right, then we will cut back for a half a moment. Dr. Kerrigan, you're in your office. Do you invite everybody else, or is it just you?
I have everybody else wait in the waiting room. I say, Dolores, get these individuals some snacks. Hold my appointments until, well, no, you'll probably need to cancel them for the next few days. So if anybody comes in, I'm sorry. Tell them to come back unless it's deathly ill, and then in which case, send them to the main people. You know how
I'm
it
still
is.
getting my 40 hours in, you bastard. You're not going to cheat me on my schedule this week.
I'm not trying to cheat you, woman. Anyway, there should be tea and something. I don't know what she's made up.
She brings you all dusty caramels.
No, thank you. I'm.
Eat them, don't eat them. I don't fucking care. It's not my goddamn job.
Alistair fasts the day of a situation.
Oh. Alright, so I will. He has a bunch of different like coat racks and things when like in a closet space that he has. One of them in particular, he can actually like pull down, and there's not a door or anything, but it essentially has like it sends off a little telegram almost, as far as like Morse code to the individual. Basically, what he'll do is say that there's a situation involving, or emergency, death of kids, and Scarlet involved.
Okay.
And like he will definitely ask a question of does the Red Hand know?
It takes a couple of moments, but after a short wait, you get back. Dead kids not our problem. Do you have the next payment?
No. Do you have the next shipment?
The next telegram that you receive is a date and a time, and you understand that to be another meeting spot. That will be another episode, and I will send you that later.
Okay. Dead children might be a problem. Candela looking into it. Ass.
You get nothing back from that.
I will go ahead and take the cinnamon-flavored arsenic, and I'll keep it on hand, but I will also grab a fresh vial of the stuff that I use to essentially ascertain if it's scarlet or not. And I'll grab 2 or 3. Is that okay?
That's fine by me.
All right, I'll grab
1 bottle
3.
of Cynic and 1 bottle of regular arsenic.
Cynic. Gotcha. So that is essentially what I will grab, and I'll come out and I'll be like, I got him.
All right.
How are the caramels? Dusty.
Alrighty, and unless anybody has any objections, we'll move back to the newspaper office.
Yes.
Okay. The receptionist is she's got her half moon glasses. Actually, you know what? Where are those?
Oh my goodness.
Do I have them? Do I have them?
Props!
I've got them somewhere. Oh, son of a bitch! No, I don't. Oh well. She stares over her half moon spectacles at you, just mid note in a ledger. Yes.
We have a couple of questions regarding some not important. Is there anybody else with me?
Sorry, what?
Alistair would be with you as well.
Y'all
Yeah.
followed me?
Oh, I'm definitely there, but I'm in the back this time.
Okay. We have a couple of questions for you regarding some children who may work for you.
What are you talking about? We don't employ children here. This is a newspaper.
Delivery children.
Oh, you're looking for a route manager.
Yes, please. That would be preferable.
All right. 1 minute. She gets up and walks slowly to the back room, leaving you all alone for a moment.
Look everything
Yep,
over.
you already know it. Yep. Immediately. Looking like
Flip the
over her
house.
desk. Focus.
Survey. Somebody has to roll survey.
Survey. Okay.
Can I? How do I add drive to somebody else's?
Do you have drive and intuition? Yeah. Do you have drive and intuition?
Yes.
Then you same as you would use it for yourself. You just mark it off. But once it's gone, it's gone. Unless
Okay.
you use a gilded die.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you 1 drive, so you get an extra dice
Yeah.
on top of your.
So that's 4 dice.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Or just get out. Don't go in there right now. I need it. Okay, we got 2, 3, and double 4s.
2, 3, and double 4. That's okay. Where exactly are you? Or is it that you're trying to look? Are you just aimlessly foodling about the room, or are you looking at her desk?
Specifically at and around her desk, which she disappeared behind a door behind her desk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The door has a
Definitely
window.
Yeah. Definitely. I don't think I'm gonna go around her desk to get to her side. I think I'm just gonna lead over and maybe move a paper or two if I have to, if I can't see enough.
Okay. You lean over the desk. Immediately, what's open is a ledger, and there's several deliveries being marked off, several receipts being marked off. You see the name. You see the name Anwen Sato and Joaquin Blair. Joaquin Blair is marked as he has a giant letter, kind of just a square with a V in the center, marked next to his name. And Anwen Saito
How do you
has.
spell those?
Oh, hang on.
Oh, never mind. We've already got it. Kevin's
No,
on it.
I mean, maybe. I don't know if I did it right.
Doesn't really matter. Beside the name Anwen Saito, you see a small question mark. Underneath the ledger, you can see the very top of what looks like a personal letter.
Ooh. Ooh. Dang it. She's just gonna shift the ledger a little bit to read it a little bit.
As you reach your hand down to shift the ledger off of the letter, you see that same name, Joaquin, again, just as you hear the door rattle.
Dang it. Ah, crap. I'm just...
Hopefully you got something. Anyway.
The receptionist is not who bursts back into the room. This is a much taller gentleman, broad-shouldered. He seems to have a kind of a triangular chin goatee. He's got a very, very well-pressed pinstripe suit. Looks every bit the businessman. What the hell do you want with my rep? What do you think you're doing?
Sorry, I thought I saw a bug down there. I have a thing for spiders, specifically.
There's no spiders in my office. What do you want with my routeman?
Well, how am I to know that? I thought I saw one. I was just hoping you could answer a few questions for me.
Certainly. What can I... Wait a minute. Is that Maximilian Stormwind standing back there?
I mean, I get around, things happen. I'm obviously a man about town, and you're obviously a fan of mine. Hello, good sir.
Well, who isn't a good fan of who sells good papers?
I mean,
Your shows always have the best.
A story is printed, and you always have the best ads for my show. Of course, I pay a pretty penny for those, but it's worth it.
Well, I mean, I say it's worth it at least. Now, what are you all doing? Who is this? What are you wanting from me, ma'am?
Well, to be fair, we're trying to figure out, have any of your newsboys gone missing in the last 2 years?
How am I supposed to know? I don't... This is why you wanted the routeman? And he looks at Megan. Like, this
Yes.
This is why...
Not specifically. We, I guess one would say, are investigating some disappearances, most specifically with delivery boys, children in general, and we were hoping to get just a little bit more information about what possibly could have become of them. It is the only link that we found so far, but these are very preliminary findings.
Tell you what. This is what I'll do. And he pulls out a small notebook and pen and starts to jot down 2 or 3 different names. One of which you can tell that he's holding it like this, so it's easy to see what he's writing. One of which you can tell is Joaquin. Another is Anwen. A third is a name you don't recognize. If my Routman's delivery boys are going missing, that's not very good for business, is it?
Not at all. How can I spread the word of my shows if, keep disappearing?
No, we'll find a way to, one way or another. I promise you that.
I appreciate it.
These are the routemen who will hand the papers to the children as they go to deliver them.
That's 2 of them that I know of. The third, she may or may not be amicable to visitors, so I wouldn't recommend going to her. But you said you wanted routeman names. I've got no reason to keep it from you, especially if you're trying to investigate why my paper boys are going missing.
Understood. Just out of curiosity, if these are the distributors and the paper boys deliver them, what is your position?
What are you talking about?
What
This is
your
my newspaper, young lady. What are you talking about?
Oh, wow.
understood? A very
Can I-
impressive establishment you have created here.
Can I try to see if we're being lied to at all? I think that's is that a read?
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to make a read check, go ahead. Sure.
I would also love to make a read check.
Knock yourselves out.
Oh,
Read
I
check.
got a 6. Just one.
That's okay, because I got a 3 and a 2, so.
3 and Megan. He's a sleazy ass businessman. Near as you can tell, sleazy ass businessmen are sleazy ass businessmen. Dr. Kerrigan, you
Hello.
can tell that while he's trying to appear as unfazed and unbothered as possible, it is somewhat unnerving to him that young boys are going missing.
So there is a heart in there after all. Even middle management is scared.
You say that to him?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Well,
I lean over to
Tom.
Alistair and I just go,
I think he's telling us the truth.
Sounds good to me.
Max, you didn't have anything else to contribute here?
No, I think once we have this information, we'll just have to go talk to these fine people, work our way down the routes, and maybe we can find out some more.
well, I would certainly
Agreed.
hope that you would come back into my establishment again at some point. I'd love to get an exclusive.
Oh, an exclusive and some brandy, and we're talking.
I'll keep you. I'll hold you to that.
Mm.
Dolores. And he walks back into the back room.
every single receptionist is named.
Every
It's not a name, it's a title.
It's immediately
my
what I jumped to. I'm
Dolores.
sorry.
Anyway,
Love it.
I just kicked my desk so hard.
So are y'all wanting to go to go investigate Anwen or go investigate Joaquin?
I think we should investigate the girl on the page that he said don't go investigate her. She's so mean. I'm so sorry.
Specifically, what he said was that she's not very amenable to visitors. But if you want to, go right on ahead.
I would vote for Joaquin, but that's just me.
I need a group consensus here. Where y'all going?
Crazy.
Master Stormwind, what do you think?
The dice say Joaquin.
I suppose Joaquin does seem the way to go. Never know what you're dealing with when you're dealing with such fiery birds as a phoenix.
All right.
Well, did we know? Did you
Joaquin
relay
Phoenix,
the
really.
information to us, Megan,
Sorry.
about everything that you went over as we walked out of the building? I'm like, hey, what did you find? And you're like, oh yeah, I found this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
did exactly that.
All right. So yeah, I mean, if the name Joaquin was mentioned multiple times,
I wish I'd gotten my hands on that letter.
well, maybe we can use it as leverage in a conversation with Joaquin.
That we know about the letter?
Yeah, we don't know what's in it.
For all we know,
Could
he was,
be blackmail.
for all we know, he was sending a complaint about a misprint.
Or it could be blackmail.
Or it could be blackmail. Yes.
That's the spirit.
He kind of gestures to the
You-
bottle he has.
Mr. Quinoa, it is then.
Alrighty.
Wait, did you say quinoa?
She did.
I was like, did I catch that, or I was like, am I just crazy? And I'm like,
If it wasn't her, it was going to be me at some point.
All right. Onward.
Yes. Okay, so you all carry on to the address listed on the on address indicated on the paper. It's a section of the Seidel. It takes you out of the Silver Slip. And the house that you all walk up on, it's not quite dilapidated. It's not quite well kept. It's not in disrepair, but it's also not very pristine. It seems like whoever lives here either doesn't have the time that they need in order to upkeep it, or they just don't.
Fair enough.
As you walk up to the door and knock on it, you hear...
Wait. I don't think that I would knock on the door first. At least
Okay.
not me. Somebody else might. I might look for a trash bin outside, or just try to get a tiny bit more information before he knows we are looking for it.
Okay. That would be a survey.
I sure hope it's trash day and that his bins are right out on the curb.
Elsa,
There-
I have a question as well. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What is...
So when we started all of this, it was dusk. I assume that this is the next day, right?
I would say for the amount of time that you all went to talk to this newspaper guy, it's probably around 9-10 o'clock at night. It is getting kind of
Okay.
late.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure, like, the lot of us weren't walking around midday together. That might be a little weird.
What are you calling weird?
And
Okay.
Grace, to answer your question, he does in fact have trash bins. They're out not at the road, but they're kind of like around the side of the building.
Okay. I rolled a 4.
Rolled a 4. Okay. You open up the first trash can, take a look inside. There is various bits of rubbish, a lot of paper, a couple of shredded newspapers. There's also another paper bag similar to the one Maximilian found when you were in Oldfair.
Oh boy. I would like to pull on some gloves before reaching into all of that,
Said and done.
and then just ever so gently just pinch that paper bag, try to see what's inside of it.
Inside the bag, there is nothing. There's a couple of little crumbling bits of dust of what you would assume is either sugar or sour powder of some kind, but there is a symbol on the outside of the bag.
Just going to fold that up and put that in my bag.
Okay.
And then the second bin.
And the second bin is more of the same. there's no paper candy bag. There is old waste. There is chicken bones. There is celery heads. There is onion slices and peels. There's just general rubbish that you would expect from a person's home.
Even as I riff through it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine
Okay.
the doctor is like looking over your shoulder, going,
Gross.
At least you can tell he eats healthy.
Maybe.
When was the last time you had a bit of celery, Doctor?
I'm a doctor. I eat healthy. Whiskey is healthy. Right,
For sure.
Alistair?
That it is.
Yeah, see?
Oh, right. That came from a man who speaks to dead people. Anyway,
Technically, you
I
are.
did today, and so did you.
that is not him. Anyway, I think we should go knock on the door.
Okay. You go and you knock on the door. It takes a couple of minutes, but eventually a average height gentleman who's got some dirt smudged on one side of his cheek, some grease smudged up his arm, wearing a jumpsuit similar to that you would see a mechanic wearing. Opens the door. What?
Hello. Would you possibly have a moment to speak with us? I apologize for the late hour. It's a bit of an emergency.
What kind of emergency? What you talking about? The hell do you
Missing
want with me?
children type of emergency.
She's right to the point, isn't she?
Are you all here about Sato then?
Indeed,
I
we
think
are.
the periphery. Are you at the periphery? I didn't think they'd get back to me so soon.
Yes, sir. If we might be able to step inside for a moment. You guys.
It's almost 10 o'clock at night, lad.
I understand. We will be as brief as possible, I promise.
Make me a sway roll.
Children's lives are on the line, man.
Ooh, that's only one.
Hey.
I wouldn't be able to add a drive if I don't have any points in that, would I?
If you don't have a drive in it, you don't have a drive to add. Now, if somebody else has a drive and they want to add it to your roll, that's their choice.
Okay. Oh, it's a 5.
Well, it's not a one.
It's not a 1.
All right. Come on.
Thank you very much.
Better get in and get out quick. My wife's supposed to be home soon.
Understood.
Married. Check.
Okay. Awesome. What do we see inside?
He ushers you all into the parlorway, which has got. There's a long hallway where there's a set of stairs going up to the second floor. There is what looks like a dining room off to your right, and a kitchen parlor room off to your left. He'll guide you all into the parlor room. This house looks about as poor gets. The floorboards are bare. There are some that are slightly pulled up. The wallpaper is both yellowing and in some places peeling, but there is a warm hearth with a fire going inside. He'll walk over to said fire with the poker, poking at it. Well, like I said, I didn't expect the periphery to get back to me so soon about my nephew. What the hell have you found anything?
We have found a small bit of information. I apologize. I wasn't given, Sorry. I wasn't given as much information as I would like to. It was a very brief, briefing, if you will. Would you go over the contents of your letter one last time so that I could have a bit more, perspective, if you will?
Same as I told that bloke down at the periphery office. My nephew's gone missing. He started up his brand new fucking paper route just 2 weeks ago, and all of a sudden he quits coming home.
Just 2 weeks ago, you said?
Aye.
Are you familiar with the route that he was on?
It ran through the varnish, I think.
How old was your nephew?
He was 12.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I said. His motherfucking trusted me.
Did he fall under your jurisdiction, or did he fall underneath someone else's?
My jurisdiction? What are you talking about?
I mean, were you the three of you? Were you the one in charge of him, or you know?
He's my nephew. My sister's only son. I promised her I'd take care of him.
Well, did you tell him what routes to take, or did someone else give him this information?
What route? You talked to that twat down at the Gazette, didn't you?
We unfortunately
One
had
of
that
them.
experience.
Look, I don't know why he kept my bloody name in his fucking ledgers, and I don't fucking care. He employed my nephew. Occasionally, he would call me down there to pick up some extra papers for him. If you want to talk to his distributor, I can send you to her. From what I understand, nobody really likes her. She's kind of a bitch.
Understandable. You were his primary caretaker then?
His only living relative. my sister and his dad both. No fucking idea what happened to them. They just dove off the face of the earth. I promised her I'd take care of them if anything ever happened to her.
How long ago was it that his mother and father went missing?
It was at least 5 years ago now, I think. Do you think that matters at all?
Anything could. Were you noticing any difference in him as he was coming home? Any change in behavior, facial coloring?
You mean besides being too full to eat his own dinner, apparently? No, not really.
You think he was eating snacks?
I think he must have. All those boys constantly passing something between them. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Are you familiar with this symbol? And she's gonna take out a notepad and, as best as she can, copy the symbol that she found in the trash can.
Oh yeah, it's Mr. Marmalade's. That's his sweet shop.
Do you know where exactly that is?
Well, yeah, it's in the varnish.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate your help.
Look around the main square. I think it's across the way and down a bit from Miss Treatswell's.
Thank you so much. You didn't notice any other difference except for his unwillingness to eat?
I mean, he's a good kid. Always has been. Outside of occasionally not doing what he's told. Any more than any 12-year-old boy would, you know? He's a good lad. He's always trying to help me and his aunt. Just... I don't know why he would leave.
We will definitely reach out with any further information. Just a quick description of your boy, if you would.
Saito. He's I don't know, he's about yay tall. And he'll go on to describe a character that, for all intents and purposes, sounds like a standard Huckleberry. He's got this scraggly blonde hair. As a matter of fact, anybody who cares to, make me a sense roll.
He wouldn't be... Sorry.
I ain't got no sense.
Me either.
I do.
He wouldn't be describing the boy that we found that was possessed by the spirit.
Sounds like you're trying to make a sense roll.
I did.
What'd you get?
I got double sixes again.
Yeah! Oh, Max, as you're listening, the boy with the bag that you picked up with the cinnamons in it sounds like him.
It's clicking. It's clicking.
Megan, what did you say your roll was?
It is... That's a 1. So.
That's a 1. Sounds like a little boy.
Sounds like a little boy. Just a little boy. Anyway.
Damn.
We greatly appreciate your time. We will contact you with any further information or questions we may have.
All right. Appreciate it. And do you have a card or something? Last periphery officer I talked to gave me a card.
Unfortunately, no. I ran out just this morning talking to the newspaper lads.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all coming out. And since when do you employ famous people? He kind of just generally motions.
I'm moonlighting, you know. I do work at night. I do work in the day. Sometimes in between gigs. It's a thing. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
He wanted to get more experience to make his displays more authentic.
More experience knocking elbows with the factory workers.
You never know.
Show business?
Jack of all trades. I need to know what the common man does and likes, so I could put on a show for the common man to enjoy.
I don't think you would make it a little more accessible to the common man then. Shit's too bloody expensive.
I lowered my prices.
It's
His
a price
next show
worthy
is
of the show that you get.
His next show is on him for you.
Well, my wife will be very happy about that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all then.
You can handle one, Max.
What time is it? And he looks at the clock.
We could get going now.
Time to go.
As he registers what time it is, he doesn't address any of you any further. He just runs out the door.
What? He just, like, what's his face look like?
Like, he is concerned. He looked at the clock and he goes, and just runs straight for the door. Doesn't say another word to you.
Megan's going right after him.
Do we know the state of the streets at night? And, like, should we not be on them? Or...
In the Seidel, you know you're safe enough. It's not really dangerous out here per se, but it is getting late.
Okay. Do we follow the lady?
Yes, we're following him.
Okay.
You're gonna follow him?
Why?
Megan is definitely following him.
Let's establish what everybody else is getting done then. Megan's following. What's everyone else doing?
Do we want to follow, or do we want to visit the Candyman? What do we want to do?
I think we're going to the Candyman.
But it's also
I mean-
pretty late for the Candyman.
I mean, for business hours. I mean,
Agreed.
I know they like the sunshine.
Perhaps we should just at least figure out what Megan is up to. Why would somebody be so worried about somebody not making it home?
Megan, after a couple of minutes of chasing him, you lose him.
Where?
Hmm?
Where?
The last place that you recall seeing him go was into the Varnish, similar to what you, or at least towards the Varnish, was the last place you recall seeing him.
I don't know that I probably would have chased him so far. I was gonna say I wouldn't bother chasing him that far and that hard, but if he was that panicked and his nephew just went missing and now he's worried that his wife is going missing, then I probably would have also followed him just to see what he found, but...
He's a quicken.
He's a quicken.
It's more than that. You see him dive off into another smaller section of Oldfair, guessing that he probably has a shortcut route to wherever it is he's going.
Ooh. Lucky.
Should I... Is anybody else with me?
Do you want to follow him into Oldfair?
We're all still in the like house art questioning like, should we follow her or
She was being rather impulsive. I don't know.
She is an explorer. That's what she does.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna follow it.
We're gonna lose her. I don't know about this, but
We need to
it'll
recruit a
happen.
new member. I think she's dead.
We're gonna just write her off that quick, huh?
Y'all are gonna let her go into Oldfair by herself? Okay.
I didn't know she
I
was
said the
didn't
Seidel
choose
is
this.
safe. I didn't say Oldfair was safe.
We know Oldfair isn't safe.
Megan also knows Oldfair isn't anywhere near safe. Mm. She's gonna let him go. She's gonna let him go.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's gonna make her way back to the house and start looking through the little boy's room.
Alistair, as they meet back up, just kind of looks at her, stops her, and says, "This is the second time you've had an idea, and it's the second time we've not gotten our job done."
So, what have you done? Sorry. Thanks.
I've tried to stay on track.
And where have you gotten with that?
I don't think
Nowhere with the likes of you ruining it.
I don't
Oh.
think we need to raise voices here now. I think everybody needs to calm down. Patience.
You're right.
Patience. Both of you. Now, yes, Megan, you have been very impulsive. I like impulsive. Gets things done. But, however, done is a matter of perspective. We are here when we were somewhere else before, correct? Done. Anyway, Alistair, you have a point. Alistair, what is your suggestion?
My suggestion was to go with Max's suggestion and follow up on the Candyman, but then we had someone run out, disallowing us from doing that.
Well, to be fair, hold you. One moment. To be fair, somebody is in trouble. Speaking of which, Megan, what happened?
I have no idea. The man whose nephew we just found... The man who is related to the boy who went missing suddenly looked as if he had seen a ghost after mentioning that his wife was not yet home, and then ran into Oldfair.
So he ran into Oldfair. Fantastic. Well, at this time of night, Oldfair is no place for us to be.
Which is why I did not follow him. But if a man who's already got relations missing runs headfirst into the most dangerous part of the city, what are we to expect?
It's not our problem.
And to be fair, him thinking who we were the authorities, you think if he had that panic look, he would have said, "Please help me." He just left. He's good.
Maybe, again, this is something we note, because we already made the connection. Which, by the way, the child with the description that he gave, did anybody catch whether or not that was one of the things down there?
When I was rummaging through the bags, I happened to see one of the poor children that very much matched that description, albeit withered.
Damn.
Astute as always, Max.
Damn. Okay. So I vote that we go to the Candyman. And then if we don't figure anything out, then we can push this Joaquin situation a little further. Maybe even contacting the periphery to figure out what's going on, or see where they are with their investigation.
Now, we have two options currently. The Candyman, which might not work because of the hour, and then the female that's in charge of the Newsies, even though she's not too keen on having interaction. Now, those are two possibilities. So we could try one, hope for the best, and then if not, we could try the other.
Sorry, I knocked a spoon off the shelf.
Stop touching things, old man.
First, I think that maybe we could look through the boy's room, if that would please Alistair, since he seems to think that he's in charge of this entire thing.
Now, it's not about
I just think I'm the only one who's focused on doing what we need to do. Well, myself and Max.
Yes, of course.
What am I focused on then, young man? Hey, I was just trying to defend you.
You're focused on keeping the peace and making sure that we don't send any spirits off to prison.
And by your own description, what is it that we are supposed to be doing?
I resent the second one. I already made you a deal.
Right, you're right. I'm sorry.
You should be.
Okay, I'll present a third option. We don't have to move directly into the next thing. If y'all want to just call it a night for the night, like in game, if you want to call it a night, everybody go back to their homes, go to sleep, get some rest, reconvene in the morning to go address whatever the next issue is. You can do that too. You don't have to go right this second. We can just move on to the next action scene outside of Mr. Marmalade's.
I just had a random thought. Due to the hour, why don't we sleep on it? And in the morning, meet back up refreshed, so I can A, keep the peace, Alistair, and 2, I forget.
That makes total sense.
Is anyone going to throw a fit if I go and try to look through the boy's things?
No.
I mean, he's not going to miss them.
Damn.
morbid. Also, I think that it would suit us, possibly, to stay around for a few more moments and see if either his aunt or uncle comes back.
Maybe we should go. Didn't he say No, he didn't. The periphery were already there. He didn't say they were coming back, did he?
He said his wife was meant to be back soon, and then he lost his mind and ran into the most dangerous side of town in the middle of the night. But I am going to go and search through Sato's room.
During things like this, is it a custom lightkeeper to like all of us stay at the chapter house like during these like things, or is it cool if we all have like our own separate things that we go to? Like, what's that?
You can stay at the chapter house if you so choose. It is used as a sort of safe house, but you don't have to. I assume you all have your own residences inside of Newfaire. You're
Okay.
You're
Cool.
You're natives of the city.
Cool. Well, in that case, if it's okay with you, I would very much like to go home and rest these weary bones.
All right.
All right.
So Dr. Kerrigan's going home. Megan is investigating the boys' room. Alistair, Max?
I think the best thing to do is visit the shop as soon as it opens in the morning.
I think we should visit the shop before it opens because I have a feeling it will be bombarded by small children the moment it opens.
Sweet!
Whenever Max ends up leaving, I'm going to follow Megan into the room.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm exhausted. I'm going to head back to my room.
Okay. So, Dr. Hammond and Maximilian both go off to their own separate establishments. Megan and Alistair, you are both standing in this 12-year-old boy's room.
Creepy.
There's a ball sitting in the corner of the room. There is not a desk exactly, but sort of a little... It looks almost like an end table. It's just much too tall for an end table. It's right beside his bed. There is a map of Newfaire hanging over his bed. There is a bag of candy sitting on the table.
Definitely taking that bag of candy. Going to put that also in my bag.
The symbol on this bag is not similar to the one that you found outside.
Okay.
Oh, she's just taking this to eat later.
Yeah, this is just for snacks.
Sneaky snacks in
Do
game.
you eat a candy?
Definitely do not eat candy. No.
Miss Wolf,
Yes.
I need you to know that I don't mean you any ill will. We're not heroes here. We're ghosts. We're not meant to be seen. I know you're new to this. I know it's not the life you lived before, but we're not meant to be like what just happened. That's not us.
I understand. I just don't understand how you could separate the living people that are involved in this. These are children.
Well,
children
they're not
are
really living. So,
That is the point.
sorry.
Is it not?
Sure is.
Candy
Point
is
in
expired
case.
as much as those kids are.
The point is, Miss Wolf,
Point in case. I understand that you have certain ways that you've always done this, and I just don't think I would ever be able to separate doing my job from being a human.
then maybe Candela's not for you. And Alistair leaves.
Fair point.
Damn. Sorry. Damn.
Megan is also going to check under his pillow and between his mattress and bed frame.
You find a tooth for the tooth fairy.
That's so fucking sad.
I know.
Yes, you do actually.
No!
Does she find a little dirt?
Not that's who did this. This entire thing has been the Dirt Man.
The whole time.
No, but you do find a licorice candy.
Dibs.
Pocketing that too, definitely not giving it to Max.
Fuck you.
There's no. I could do, what is it? A survey.
I'll save you the check. This is a very poor household. There is almost nothing in this room. There is an extra pair of shoes with the soles kicked out. There is that ball that I talked about in the corner that you would guess is used to be kicked around. There's barely even drapes hanging on the window itself. It's just this whole room is fairly bare.
All right, Megan's gonna head home too.
Okay. Well, you all go back to your respective abodes and have yourselves a peaceful evening. And
I would like to concoct a vial that looks almost like, take a vial that's like exactly the same as the one that I have with a spirit in, but just make a liquid that is essentially like just like swirling, almost it like sort of mirror that. Spend some time trying to do that, and then I'm going to find a very, very nice spot to hide the actual spirit.
Okay, where?
Prison pocket.
You son of a... I wasn't ready.
They'll never find it.
It was so quiet. It was so quiet. That was so loud. Wow.
Derailed completely. Moving
Every time
on.
you fart, was it fart or was it a ghost?
For Dr. Hammond, it's a little bit of both.
I'm in bed.
I will hide it under a loose tile within that same closet where the thing is that
Right by your telegraph thing?
basically, and there will be a tile that I just basically can like pull up, and like there's a couple of, there actually probably has his own vial of scarlet, and then he'll put that there too.
Okie dokie. You do that. And that is okay. All right, so the next morning comes and you all meet in the center square of the Varnish. The Varnish itself as a neighborhood as an area of the city. There are a lot of businesses here. There are law offices. There are more news. No, you didn't miss anything, Alistair. Everybody went home, went to bed.
Sorry, he said don't hate me. I was like, wait, what?
So he missed it. Perfect.
But this, you can tell very much so this is sort of the business district of the city itself. There are numerous paper boys running around, extra, read all about it, and just crying various newses of the day. You come to the center square, you see there's one side that has bookstores and various other businesses. Other side has something similar. On one side, there is Mr. Marmalade's sweet shop. Or no, excuse me, hold on. Not that. What did I call it? That is what I called it. Mr. Marmalade's sweet shop, and across the courtyard on the other side is Treat Swell.
Sorry, I also totally zoned out for a moment there. Before going to the sweet shops, Megan wanted to check out. I'm assuming that the other candy is from the other shop.
Yes.
And she is going to, with gloves on, give a few pieces of it to the doctor to analyze. And she was hoping to get to Mr. Marmalade's before it opened, if she knew when that was.
Well,
or just ask Krakodon.
About what time would you all have agreed to meet?
About what time would we have agreed to meet?
She's saying she wants to get there before the shop opens. So are you talking about meeting just before dawn?
Yes.
Okay. There's still those same paper boys. There's considerably less patrons wandering around the courtyard, but most of the businesses are closed, including Treatswells and Marmalades. There's a light you can see through the windows of either establishment towards the back.
Now, are we going into Marmalades first or Treatswells? I can't remember which one was it.
I believe it was Marmalades. Should we possibly talk to one of these boys first?
You talk to him. You go ahead.
Is it all those whiskey health drinks?
Actually, Alistair is he's got like bags under his eyes where he hasn't slept well. He's disheveled and he smells of stale whiskey.
Takes a sniff.
Good brand.
Go ahead.
She's gonna stop one of the paper kids. I don't want to like take over this whole thing. Somebody talk to a paper kid.
Everybody, look, it's Maximilian, the magician.
Woo! 4 kids are immediately surrounding you.
Yes. Thank you, Doctor.
Do you have the smoke bombs? Do you have any of the rings? Where's the rabbit? One's pulling it.
Yeah, do the rabbit.
Do the I haven't prepared the rabbit. I don't have my magical hat. Shut up, Doctor. Before we get to the old tricks and everything, I have a question for you lads. There was a few of you that have gone missing. I was just wondering if you noticed anything. Just wanted to talk about. We're trying to make sure you boys are safe, and you children are safe.
Scatter! 3 of them run.
Oh,
Fucking as soon as one starts to run, Max goes like this, and one of his sets of cards is all connected, like one long rope of cards, like trick cards, to wrap around his legs and yank him down. There's your trick.
Wow. I knew I'd have a good morning.
Make me a control check.
Sorry, I mean, damn.
Okay, I do have one in control. Okay.
You also have drive you can add to it. Once it's spent, but...
Alright. Yeah, I should do...
Because right now, with you rolling 1, you're going to roll 2, and you take the lesser of them.
Yeah, let's do drive. So drive gets me roll an extra one, or just I pick the higher number?
You roll an extra one.
Okay, let's see. A 5, and a 6.
Alrighty. I'm assuming you're taking the 6.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Easily enough. Your cards shoot out, wrap around this one kid's leg. Hey, let me go, you ruddy, bloody fucking bastard! I don't got nothing to do with you!
Now that's magic.
He keeps it up, and I'm going to make him disappear. Anyway.
You got a kid by the ankle. He's kicking and screaming.
How
we're not
young...
making anybody disappear, Max. Don't say that out loud in front of the small children.
Magic trick. How old would this one kid be, roughly?
He looks like he's probably between 14, 15 years old.
Okay.
Nice.
To make sure he doesn't go anywhere, Max is gonna take off his bracelet, which is actually like 4 of the magic rings put together, and he's just gonna like twist them, interlock them, undo them, interlock them, undo them, interlock them, undo them, and throw them at his wrists so they bind together.
Get the
Now,
It's a magic show. Be
Young
on your
man.
way.
we have a few questions.
What
Why did you run?
You're with the damn periphery, aren't you? I ain't saying shit.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I'm not with the periphery.
What makes you think I
Absolutely
blame
not.
you? Fancy pants?
Why would we be a part of the periphery? Do you see this amalgam of people here? Do we look like periphery?
I've seen
We're
all
not wearing
sorts of
any-
assholes be working for the periphery. I don't trust a one of you.
No, we have a friend that has a child that went missing, and it happened to be one of you. We're trying to establish what's happening because it turns out there's quite a few that went missing as we were trying to find the one boy.
What was the name of the boy? Megan.
Sato, hey, have you happened to got any marmalades on you?
Kind of looks across the way at the shop. Well, no, shop ain't open yet, and I ain't been paid for the day.
What's your favourite from there?
Favorites what from marmalades?
Sure.
They sell the black licorice, don't they?
Yeah, they sell the Dutch chokes, the ribbon candies, the black laces, all sorts of stuff. Hang
Do
on,
you like the black-
You're all looking into the missing boys.
Yes,
That's the idea.
especially people of the name Montgomery and Sebastian.
As well as Sato.
And
Did you all
Sato.
find him?
Sorry?
Did you
We-
find him, Montgomery?
No.
We're just looking into it, that's all.
No.
We just know that he's one of the ones missing.
Could you get these things off me?
You have a tendency to flee, so
I'm
you
not
give me
going anywhere. You're all helping me look for my damn brother.
Montgomery is your brother?
My little
Damn.
I
Some of the candy's
suppose.
good.
But if you try to run without helping us, these go right back on, and they go on your ankles next time.
Well, like your damn cards.
See?
I can't use the same
Magic.
trick twice. So
Cool.
he's gonna pop those off and put him on his wrist again.
Look, what are you all wanting to know? If you haven't found him, then
Or trying to find patterns. So far, when it comes to you newsies, there's a bag of newspapers and a bag of candy.
well, there's always a bag of candy. After we get paid, we all stop up here. Some of us go over to Tradeswell, some of us go over to Marmalades.
Question. The boys that you know went missing, did they favor one shop to the other? Or did they go to both?
Well, I don't know about the rest of them, but Monty always liked Marmalades.
And that's where you go.
Yeah.
Have you been feeling weird in any way, or have you noticed anyone getting a rash on the hands, the neck, the face, any little things like that?
No, I like the rum barrels.
Good choice. I like rum barrels. I like the root beer barrels and the black licorice myself.
I like barrels of rum.
Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
Are you offering for that?
Alistair holds out a flask.
Hell yeah!
Hair the dog. Right off the... Oh, he took a
Can
lot.
he handle whiskey?
Nope.
Oh boy!
He drank all of it.
Well,
Ugh.
all I've got is ether.
It's good stuff. That doesn't sound like good stuff.
Well,
Oh,
technically
boy.
it's better, but you know.
You don't drink it.
Well,
You shouldn't drink it.
there you go. Words matter.
Anyway,
Those are words.
oh boy. Alright. He's only going to be reliable for the next 5 or so minutes at most. Did we have any other questions for him?
Alistair, doctor.
Do I
No.
really look like I'm in a state to be asking questions? I just handed a child a flask.
You got a
This
weird
is-
shadow, you know that?
Hey, do
That's
us a
not
favor.
important.
I'm a weird shadow.
Uh-huh. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
Have a seat, young man. Have a seat.
Alcohol
All
can
right.
have you seeing double, that's all.
Now stay
Um,
right here. Hey, you whippersnappers left your friend. Come get him.
No, they're gone.
Oh yeah.
Nah, he still
Well,
just shouts it to the whatever, and then
I don't think we should leave him here alone.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
I
The
kinda
street's
trust him.
completely empty.
It's not completely empty, no. There's, like I said, there's a few patrons kind of milling about a little bit. There's some business owners that are getting to their shops, unlocking them. You do look across the way and see that Treatswell's, there's a young woman opening the door and walking inside. Marmalade's is still dark.
did we unknowingly
I think we
create bait?
I don't hope not. I think that we should knock on Marmalades and we should take the boy with us because whatever he remembers, he's not going to remember it. And
All due respect, I don't
Miss
trust him.
Wolf. Miss Wolf.
you think we should just leave him
Remember
out
what I
here?
said.
I understand. I remember what you said. I'm not going to leave him out here where anybody could find him.
Well, I would say we should leave him out here and pay him to make certain he doesn't tell anyone else we were here.
You just paid him enough that he will not understand anything since he woke up this morning.
Hey, my mom gives me
Aye.
her sip of her tonics all the time. I'm just fine. I handle my whiskey.
Yeah, you're doing
Hey,
so good,
he's
kiddo.
fine.
That
He's
was
just
not
fine.
a sip.
You're doing so good.
Sip,
Keep at it,
oh,
kiddo.
Now,
same thing.
general consensus. What if we pay the lad and have him go shop for some candy real quick?
Based on the information, I say we send him to Treatswell's.
Are we using children as bait now? Is that what what we're about?
It's not bait, it's information gathering.
Objectivity
Reconnaissance.
means that we are still in control of this experimental situation.
Reconnaissance
Until
with
we are not.
unconsenting, ignorant minors.
I ain't
Hey.
fucking ignorant and I ain't minor nothing, thank you very much, lady. I don't much appreciate these suppositions you're making about me. I can
Supposition,
handle a job. What you need me to do?
supposition is
say-
an awfully big word for you.
So he's a consenting, whatever else he just said.
You know what?
15, I ain't no child.
Pay the man. Go ahead.
See, she's even calling you a man now. That's respect.
I've got
Well
an
done.
idea. You pay him, but hold on.
He opens up his bag, brings out a small little vial. He goes,
All right, you get one sniff, okay? It's gonna be insane.
"It's just smelling salts."
Kevin!
You're gonna give me a heart attack, man. I'm like, no.
I thought you were about to make this kid worse. I'm like, we need.
Oh my gosh!
Woo! I had you guys going.
If you could drink this red liquid that tastes like cinnamon, that'd be great.
It is the right vial, yes? Oh, we'll find out.
I knew I was doing right, painting it. Y'all's like keepers thinking you're incompetent. This is hilarious. All right.
Thinking we are.
Who pays the kid? Doesn't matter. All right. So, what?
I pay him
what,
enough for a little bag of candy.
What do you want me to get? He's got like hundreds in there.
Just ask for what she would suggest.
What's the most popular one?
All right. And he trots over to Treatswell's. He's inside maybe a whole 10-15 minutes before he comes back out with a bag. It's about this thick around and just got it. She gave me one of everything.
Doc,
Oh.
now you can keep the candy, but we just need to inspect one thing. Can we do that from you real quick? We're not taking it from you. We just need to check one thing, and then you can have it back.
All right.
Doc, do you hear something going on?
To be fair, I need a space where it's nice and quiet. Maybe if you guys could just really quickly, like, get around me. Son, you stay over there.
We're giving it back.
Knowing that I'm like properly covered and that hopefully nobody can see anything too crazy, I will use the stethoscope and attempt to see if there's anything magic or bleed based in regards to this.
You listen and hear the crinkling of bag.
It sounds like candy in a bag. I don't know how to describe that to you. Hang on, maybe it's... Here we go, this.
How are you
Is
making that sound with your mouth?
He literally was like,
That's my one trick. That's it.
Don't ever do that again. And I'm going to open the bag and then look inside and then hand it to the kid.
You look inside, you see chocolates, toffees, caramels, some marshmallows. There's some pecan divinity, a few cordials, some turtles, some fudges.
Live turtles?
Turtle candy.
I figured. Okay.
Backspacing on the divinity.
Well, what? No!
But no, it looks like just a bag of chocolate. There's just not much to it.
Wait, did you say divinity? That was in there?
Yes.
Son, I would like this.
I mean, you paid me to go buy this stuff. I didn't think you wanted me to keep it. I don't like that crap anyway.
How
What do you
dare
usually like?
you? It's basically just a cloud of sugar.
What
Yeah,
do you usually eat?
I like marmalades because it's all the fruit candies. Chocolate's all fine, well and good, you know. It's just a little bit heavy on my stomach. Not my favorite. I like the fruit candies.
Did
Streetswell, she sells them.
Max, your friends, Sebastian and Montgomery, did they also prefer marmalades?
I mean, Sebastian, as far as I knew, he liked Miss Treatswell's. Well, he might have liked Miss Treatswell, now that I think about it, but
He's got good taste.
Is she fancy?
she's really, really nice. She don't seem to have an abundance of liking for Mr. Marmalade.
Why not, do you think?
I don't fucking know. You have to ask her.
That's adult stuff, right?
Fair enough.
Weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
off with you. Get.
Fuck you too, you old bastard. Turns around, runs off.
I am old, but I am not a bastard.
I am.
Oh boy. Alistair, since you seem to have such a firm understanding of how these are supposed to be done, would you prefer to talk to Miss Marmalade?
I
Or
will
Mr.
eat.
Marmalade, or whatever it is.
I will enjoy my divinity candy, by the way.
I
many
personally
pieces?
would prefer to talk to her. I hear she's fancy.
Well, yeah, because I only took the one.
Okay.
I
That's
don't like
fine.
that she asked that question.
So you go over to Marmalades or do you go over to Treatswell's?
I'm letting Alistair take the reins.
See, you know,
up
that's
to
the
you.
thing.
Drunk.
Alistair doesn't actually like to lead. He just knows that there are certain protocols, and he tends to follow the protocols.
He doesn't like to drive, he likes to backseat drive.
He just likes when rules are followed,
Fair
and
enough.
the way that things are done. Yeah,
Fair enough. I say we go to Marmalade.
I still love you, Josh.
I still love you too.
If you're all looking to walk over to Marmalades, the door is locked and the sign is turned to closed, but you can see a light shining in the back.
Does it look like she lives there? Like up above the shop?
No, this is more of a it's more of a single story. Think of like a 1950s soda shop, and there's bay windows in the front. You look inside and you see rainbow colored candy from floor to ceiling, wall to wall. There's one entire wall of nothing but licorice. There's one entire wall of let's see here.
We didn't have anything like this back in my day.
There's an entire wall of jelly drops. There's fruit slices, juice buttons. There is sour pops, Dutch chalks, crackle beans, ribbon candies, gummy bears, all different kinds of candy.
Crackle beans? Oh!
But just like above board, how are you Googling like various types of candies, or do you just have this up in there? Fair enough.
The doctor looks
Megan's-
like a Necco wafer guy himself.
What?
The doctor looks like he eats Necco wafers.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, this isn't open, and I don't know, maybe we don't bang on things and make ourselves known. We need to be a little quieter. So why don't we go to Treatswell's, because they're open.
Is that the consensus?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. You walk back across the courtyard. You walk up to Treatswell's, and across the top is, again, in big, pretty, fancy lettering. It's all gold and gilded. It says, Treatswell's, where the treats treat you well. Inside, the door goes ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding. Hi, yes, give me just 1 moment. From back behind the counter. Looking in here, it's like a scene out of, I can't say that name because of copywriting. There's chocolate, floor to ceiling, much similar to, yeah.
There's chocolate and there's chocolate.
And there's chocolate. There's
Almost like it came from a factory.
Ah.
Aha!
Wow.
coming back from the back. After a couple of moments, there is a young woman. She's got I love you too.
Aww.
She's got her hair kind of put into a sort of little coif where it's very bouncy. It's the color of blue and pink bubblegum. She has an apron on that looks, again, very 1950s soda shoppy, and she's just all smiles. Welcome into Treatswell's. How can I help you?
Wow. Your divinity candy is phenomenal.
It's my mother's secret. You like it?
Yes. I'll
Wonderful.
take. How many do you sell at once? Do you
I
have
sell
them
by
in?
the pound here, sugar.
Oh, sugar. Ha! What? Ha! Sold. I'll take 2.
Pounds?
That's what I said.
All right. And she'll walk over to a bin and start ladling in the candy onto this little weighted scale. Is there anything else I can get for the rest of you?
Wow.
Which is your most popular candies? I see you have a lot of paper boys around here. Just wondering what their favorite is.
Oh yeah, we're here for that.
Oh, the boys like the pretzels. The boys that come in here. We have chocolate covered, we have yogurt dipped, we have white chocolate covered, we have caramel. What would you like?
We'll just go with their favorite.
All right. And she'll, after measuring out the pecan divinity, she'll walk over to another wall, get another bag out, and so how much? And what's brought you into my establishment this fine morning?
Just saw so many paper boys out there. They seem so excited and happy. I thought I'd pop in and see what it is that's got them all filled with glee.
It's candy's candy. It's always dandy.
And
She'll hand you
indeed,
bags.
awesome. I'm
Anything else I
gonna.
can do for you fine folks?
Did Alistair come in?
Yes.
And Max did as well.
Yeah. I would like to do a read on her for her body language as soon as someone started talking about newsboys and their favorite candy.
Go ahead, Nick.
Me too.
With my history of working with specific parties other than Candela, am I able to look for signs of said like goings on, or like individuals entering certain places, or like, you know how in D&D they have like thieves can't, is like, is there anything that I can like pick up on to be like, hey,
You can make a survey check.
Sure. I will go right ahead.
What was your read, Max?
I got a 3 and a 4, so it's going to be a 3.
Can I put
Okay.
drive?
Ah!
I can, but I've only got 2, so I'm not going to.
Well, it's a
Mine
success. So,
is
or 3. 3 is a mix.
yeah 5.
Okay, so we have a 3, a 5, and a what?
For
I
me?
heard yeah. I heard
Oh, yes.
I don't know what
Ah.
means.
6.
Nice.
Huzzah!
Okay.
Huzzah!
We'll start the lowest first, Max. On a 3, it's difficult to tell. She seems to be doing something much similar in fashion to you do, where she's putting on a bit of a show for the clientele. But there's this odd sensation nagging at the back of your mind, like there's something not quite right about it. Megan, you said yours was a
5.
5? You can definitely tell there's something off. You're not entirely sure what it is about her countenance, but it doesn't seem like she's just happy to be dealing with customers. And Dr. Carrigan, on a 6, you lean over as she goes to mull about the rest of the candies, and through the small port window that goes into the back room, you see a crate with a stamp that you're used to accepting at your own office.
Well. You deal in the sweet stuff? I like it.
And of course I deal in the sweet stuff. What do you think I deal with in here?
How much for the divinity, the 2 pounds? How much is that gonna run me?
Oh, that'll run you about 4 bits.
And Alistair, this one's for you. How much to not turn you in?
I beg your pardon?
We have something, do we?
I saw it. Now, my palm isn't exactly a certain color, but I'm sure that one of the cherry fruit thingies from across the street would look nice on there. And so I can see it. So, how much to not have the periphery come on in here?
I'm certain I don't know what you're talking about, my
Are you
friend.
dealing to children, young lady?
What on earth are you exactly implying?
I'll break down that door. I won't. That's a lie.
I'll break down that door.
Oh,
If you break down that door, honey, we're going to have a problem.
so you are hiding something.
We'll have the
I'm not
periphery.
hiding anything.
I'd like.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I'd like to grab hold of my crystal real quick and just try to make maybe a sense roll to. Is it sense? I don't know what I'd roll. Sense or
What is it that
I
you're
don't know.
trying to do?
Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
me what you're trying to
basically-
do, and I'll tell you what to roll.
That's a great one. Thank you. So basically trying to look for anything that would attribute to something like bleed.
Okay.
If there's that stuff, if there's scarlet, then
That would be a
just wanna be
sense roll.
sure. Okay. And I would like to add 2 drive. I'll add 2 drive. Okay. All right. Glad that I did, because I got 1 6. The rest were low.
Was that on your gilded die?
It's this one.
It's,
So
is,
I had designated it as my gilded die, like at the beginning of the game.
That's
so.
what I was asking. Okay, that means you get that drive back. That's why I was asking.
Oh, you lucky whippersnapper.
You're using the 6 on the gilded die, yes?
Yes.
Then you get your drive back.
You silly snapdragon.
Lightkeeper, question.
Yes.
My ability to summon mundane objects, do I get to pick the mundane object, or is it like a randomized thing?
You get to pick it.
That'd be so funny.
It's a toaster.
It's a rubber chicken.
You never know. Can I summon a vial with red dust in it? Not exactly the real stuff, but
What, like glitter? Like stage glitter?
yeah, which is something I would probably have.
You have a vial of red stage glitter.
Well, we happen
Alex.
to know that you're dealing.
Alistair, real quick before we get to the rest of that, on your sense roll, you don't get the sense of any bleed here.
Okay.
As you hold up the red glitter, she looks at it, looks at you, and says, "Now you, I'm well familiar with. I see your posters all over town.
I do get around.
You two
It does.
are unbeknownst to me. However, I think I might be familiar with you. Doctor, is it not?
Sure is. Are you one
And
of my
you?
patients?
Well, no, I'm not.
Ah.
But I'm certain that we likely have a common friend as soon as I find the name I sent you.
What do you mean?
Tama? Kai?
Bless you.
Yeah, Gesundheit.
Interesting.
That's okay.
No,
If you
that's-
don't want to out yourself, which you just did, that's fine. Yes.
Out myself. Oh dear.
Are you
We don't know
dealing
where
with-
you've walked into, do you?
Is it a trap? It's
What are
always
you
a
trying
trap.
to do here?
My best.
That's
And
not an
buying some
answer.
divinity candy.
That's... Fuck you. That's not what I mean, and you know it. You're coming in here accusing me of random nonsense, with
Actually,
not
it's
much sense or reason.
pretty specific. Are you dealing to children?
I think you and I both know the hand doesn't appreciate that. Do you know of anyone who is?
No, but the issue is that my establishment doesn't service them, so that's why I'm curious to make sure, because again, there are certain other evidentiary things that we are dealing with, which is what brings us here.
Why don't you all join me in the back? And she walks behind the counter and into the back room.
I'll pay double for the candy. I still want it.
You still have the candy in hand. She's not concerned about the candy at this point.
I am. I'm leaving with that damn candy.
Do you follow her into the back room? Like I
I'm
said,
not-
she walked through the door.
I'm not going first.
Yes.
You're muted, Josh.
I will go first. As I do, I just subtly grab Dr. Kerrigan on the arm and just whisper, "I think that'll merit some explanation later," and just keep walking.
Potentially.
When she walks through the door, is there the equivalent of pixie sticks?
Pixie sticks?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
There's a stack of crates off directly across from the door in the corner, one of which has a red hand stamped on the side of it. Now, if you're all talking about this, and waves a hand over the crates, I don't sell that here. I'm where you get your supply from, I would imagine.
Oh. How
What are you talking about?
intriguing.
Now, what are you talking about to children?
Megan, you got awful quiet.
It was Megan the entire time.
Is Grace frozen?
Oh, Grace is frozen.
I got ever so slightly quiet because some people seem to think that we should run things a certain way.
Damn, she's silence as a weapon. My third wife did that.
I killed her too.
Let this be a lesson, ladies and gentlemen. Horror does not always have to be dire. It can be ridiculous.
Anyway,
Take two. Will, shut up. We have reason to believe that the missing children have been exposed to large amounts of scarlet.
That's concerning indeed. It's not in my establishment, I assure you. None of that goes into my product.
It is actually quite literally in your establishment, which is the same establishment that these same children regularly visit.
Listen, my chocolates are not the boys' favorites. My candies and treats tend to melt in their pockets. They go over to that fucking marmalade.
Now, what is your beef with him?
And besides the fact that he's a customer-stealing bastard, not much.
Is it not fair trade?
Listen, that raggedy little shop ought to have gone under when his bloody aunt died. He's managed to keep it trotting along ever since. And it's stealing my customers.
Who was his aunt? Who was his aunt?
Renly Chen.
Renly?
Yes. In life, anyway. Miserable old bat that she was.
Alright, so you just have, you're bitter, is that what it is?
I don't
understand.
like the man.
Is there any reason beyond his, salesmanship?
She gets quiet for a moment, kind of chews on the inside of her cheek, as if like she's carefully considering something before she shakes her head. No,
Can I do a read on that?
go ahead.
I have 2 dice.
Anybody
on
feel
that
free?
one. I got 2 dice. 2 dices. Megan doesn't see shit. Megan do not see shit. That is a 2 and a 1.
On a 2 and a 1, you get the general idea that, she don't like that asshole.
She do not like that asshole. Okay. Sorry, my tattoo is drying out. And I don't see... I was also trying to see whether or not it seems like she is honest. Not just about... Well, yeah, obviously I have no fucking idea. None whatsoever.
Does, ma'am, when the shipments are made, to your knowledge, do you notice anything similar at the other establishment across the street? Are you being double dealt, to your knowledge, or...
Oh, no, of course not. He doesn't deal in any of that nonsense. He just keeps to himself. If he was interested in networking, he'd have accepted my invitation a few years ago.
Ah. Okay. I think somebody's, knocking on the door for more candies. Maybe.
That's Maurice. He's whisking the caramel.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's hard work mixing the caramel. I understand.
Josh, you were saying something? Okay. Sorry. Not awake right now. It was a bit of a long night.
I have a question. And I need everybody in the room to trust me.
That is a big
When?
ask. That is a very large ask.
You've lasted this long. Everything's fine.
It's been 24 hours. Less.
What? No. I know. Anyway. Look. Ma'am. So you're saying that when I receive shipments, it's from you? Is this stop numero uno, as it were?
You mean the proprietor's establishment? No.
Okay. Well, are you do you know the proprietor? Have you met?
When have any of us ever admitted to knowing or meeting the proprietor? Few who can brag have...
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, at my age, it's one of those things where I'm like, if I can uncover it, it'll be a nice day. Even if it is my last.
Certainly hope not. You're Dr. Kerrigan, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, like I said. Your supply comes from me. I fence it, I hold it, I don't put it in any of my candy.
Okay, then it looks like, marmalade is our target, then.
If he is...
I just don't understand if you are receiving and shipping all of this. There's all of these children coming directly to your store all the time. That somehow, despite the fact that they've all been exposed to all of this, you're not the culprit.
I just told you the boys don't frequent my establishment. What they do buy is damn pretzels.
I mean, you do have to consider the facts. It is kind of damning if you really think about it.
How exactly is it damning to sell candy out of a candy shop?
It isn't.
It's not, but it's damning to sell Scarlet out of a candy shop.
She's not selling Scarlet out of a candy shop. Anyway, she just happens to have it here. Which, again, though, ma'am, to be fair, that is the damning part. We haven't been to Marmalades. And we haven't seen a box of Scarlet. So we're doing our best to put 1 and 10 together and trying to get 4. And well, here we are. So, Alistair, how would you like to proceed? What is the protocol on this one?
See, above board, I don't know.
Neither do I. That's the good news.
It would seem to me that while this is something certainly that demands answers, it does not demand answers by us, if you catch my meaning.
Sure.
Above board for clarification purposes, he's absolutely right, and you would all easily know this. Candela Obscura does not deal in the mitigation of Scarlet throughout the city. That is just an illegal substance that exists within the city.
For once, I do agree with him. We
Or something.
we have bigger fish to fry at the moment.
And hey, you have a new customer. I will be coming back for that divinity candy regularly.
Well, don't be looking to come back for it too soon. I've been getting short on my sticky syrup supply. The factory is not sending as much of it as it should.
Great.
What factory are we talking about? Alistair. Which factory is it that's supplying you?
Clark Chromatics.
Could you spell that?
It's not Bills, Williams.
Really?
That's a weird spelling.
Stupid microphone's getting in the way of my...
Me looking just...
Stupid mic got in the way of my keyboard. I'm sorry.
Hey, I understood it.
Clock Chromatics.
Clark Chromatics. Copy that.
If you're investigating missing persons, you might want to take a look over there. Anyway, I've been hearing they've been having some dock workers go missing.
Now there's dock workers. Look, I don't have the bone strength for this.
Sounds like a you problem, old man.
Let's just
Damn.
go. I think we
I
should go
don't
talk
think
to.
dock workers are in our purview either. Perhaps we'll just talk to Marmalade. Unless,
Well.
Miss Wolf, if you had another idea.
No, I think we
He's
should go
asking
talk
in
to Marmalade.
earnest. I saw you starting to say something.
No, you're good. She was actually going to say that for once. I agree with Alistair. I don't think that your side hustle is our responsibility. We should go talk to Marmalade.
Well, you lot might want to hurry about it then, because it looks like he's about to start his shop. And turning around, looking through the windows, you can see that there is a gentleman walking inside. He appears to be elderly, probably somewhere around Hammond's age.
All right. Let's go over to Mama.
And there is where we're going to call it for the evening. We'll pick up next session.
Oh my goodness!
Grace. I love you a lot. Don't hate me. I'm so sorry.
I'm not mad at you. This is awesome. This is the greatest.
I am making so many chaotic decisions as an old.
I also
Fat
above
shit.
board don't care about
It's
any of
crazy,
these
isn't it?
shenanigans. Like,
No,
I really don't care where we go. This is just he really hates it.
He hates everything.
He's the edgiest of edgelords, and I love him.
Well, he's very dedicated to Candela particularly, and there's reasons for that, but we'll explore them later, maybe.
Caden just gave me a crazy old Maurice. You damn right.
Ah! Crazy old Maurice, eh?
Well, hold up.
Crazy old Maurice.
Before we go and sign off for the evening, though, we need to take a look at the circle sheet, because several of you hit your illumination keys, and we need to go ahead and get that marked down.
Ooh.
So, let's see. Alistair, your illumination keys are consult arcane text, collect oddities, and act bizarre. I would say you acted bizarre at least once in this session.
Cool.
Is there
And
any...
I did consult an arcane text. I specifically at the beginning went through looking for the book on the malevolent spirits. I don't know if that counts, but that's the reason I was looking for that.
That is true. So you got 2 ticked off. Max, you spotted a ruse. You performed a trick. Let's see. Seek out real magic. You did that as well. So,
Yay.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. And Grace, I do not have a copy of your character sheet.
Mine are to study an artifact, discuss history, and run into danger.
Run into danger.
I think I ran into danger.
You did run into danger, and
Like,
you
Wait, that's an illumination point?
What?
That's the thing that advances you?
Honest to God, I did not know what illumination points are until you started discussing them 14 seconds ago, and I did that 100% in character, unplanned.
This is gonna be fun. This is
Well,
gonna be real fun.
You all filled up enough of the illumination circles to actually level up the entire group as a as a whole. So,
You're welcome,
congratulations.
Alistair.
Huzzah!
I will have to look into more the leveling up of the circle, because the group that I ran for this initially did not even bother with any of that mess. So I need to freshen myself up on that before I can walk all y'all through it. But
Okay.
I hope everybody had fun.
That was a
It was
blast.
awesome. It was awesome.
Okay.
Okay, then I guess we will be signing off. We will see you guys for session 2 of this. What is it? The Case of the Crying Boy. Next Monday. Till then, keep on looking for legends. We love you guys so much. Bye.